And just like that, let's go ahead and get started today. And let's play some Wizard 101. This is Kimmy Say, and I'm back again for another exciting stream of, well, if not exciting, at least fun. We'll play some Wizard 101. And so we are on part 3 of the cenote of Azteca. And I think we're done with the cenote. But anyways, I was doing some side quest day before stream to try to get those out of the way. So let's go over our stats from where we're at and tell you all the new things. We're at level 87, so we're creeping up there. Little by little, we are leveling up. I did get a new spell, and I'll show you what that's, or actually I trained 2 new spells today, and I'll show you what those are here in a minute. So where are we sitting at? Well, we're in pretty good shape. We are sitting at level 87, 26 training points, got plenty of energy. Let's see here. Still at the same damage, still at the same resistance, because no different gear has changed. Critical rating still sitting, but we have more of that critical decay going on, so we dropped down to 32% critical. Ah, that disappoints me, but hey, we move on. Block rating's good, armor piercing still the same, and still healing in the out. That's all stayed the same, and power pips have stayed the same now at 94% yet again. So not a whole lot changing on our character, and this is what we do at the beginning of every one of our balance streams, because we're taking our balance character from 0 to 130, and we are well over halfway there, but the levels come a lot slower now because of these higher end levels. So very happy to see everybody who's hopping on the stream. Hopefully you guys are going to have a great day with me as well. Let me show you what else has gone on since the last time I saw you. Is we've added 2 new astral spells. Let's go and take a look at them. We have Chastisement right here. What this allows us to do, this allows us to get a plus 25% on all of our spells, and plus 5%. Is that right? Okay, so plus 5% on incoming elemental spells, plus 5% pip chance, and it happens for 4 rounds. So these are really pretty good. These are the school focused star spells, which everybody usually is pretty excited to get to by this point of the game. So there we go. We now have those spells, and I guess, you know, I'll leave them in the deck, and we'll see how it works, whether we'll use them or not a whole lot, because, you know, my strategy is still based off of the critical, which vengeance is more important right now, because that vengeance will take me to 50%. Okay, so where do we leave off? I think we left off talking to Ken Wildfeather in the marshes, right? Yeah, so let's do a run over there to the marshes. But the good news is, now that we've gotten one of the schools done, we should be able to hopefully pretty soon open up the Moon School. I know supposedly we're studying for the Moon School and what we need to fix on that. Okay, so we're going to run over to Akan Winefeather in the Mangrove Marsh. I honestly don't remember what they were having us do here, but we're going to go ahead and get everything started going on right now, because what the heck, why not? Okay, oh yeah, I had to fight a whole bunch of balance birds. Yeah, all these birds are all balanced. I did not enjoy this area.
I cannot believe
yes. Yes, I'm good. That's right, we had that big fight at the end. But we did it.
With Kakish 9 shadows gone, we can correctly answer the Azteca challenge.
They're good. Nice.
Propose peace.
Yes, how about peace?
We need to stay.
We like peace. Peace would be good.
Could fly to Alto. This could be a better. Can you get Techoto
okay.
Red Smoke to agree to that?
Yeah, I'll go get him to do that, because we would much rather have peace than you guys like warring on each other. These are pretty cool. I don't know if you guys knew this, but in the ancient Aztec Empire, this is one of the ways that they grew crops. They actually had these barges around this big lake. It was pretty interesting stuff. You know, it's nice how they how King Zal, when they put all this stuff together, they dug back and all that information for building it. I just like it. I think it's so cool. Okay, we're going to talk to Techoto Red Smoke. And I honestly don't remember where he is, but I think he's over here, because we want these two camps to be nice to each other. Okay.
Young magician.
Yes, sir.
What are you worried about? Are the avians respectful of our war challenge?
Okay. How about peace?
I've never heard of such a thing.
It would be a good thing.
I suppose you're right.
Yes,
Certainly need
sirree.
to conserve our strength to deal with the hungry dead. Tell them it's a deal.
Well, let's go with that. Okay, awesome. So now we've got peace between the 2 factions. So then they can all like beat up on the and I don't have, well, whatever. Let's take these guys down. It won't be a big deal. Look, we even got the guy we want to get in here. Let's go ahead and get rid of that. Get rid of that. Let's go ahead and charge up raw. Throw a balance blade on, and let's knock two these guys. So while we got this going on, let's talk about what our goals are for stream today. It's been so long since I played Azteca. What I'd like to do, okay, is it looks like we're getting close to the end of the Mangrove Marsh area. What I'd like to do is be able to get to the next section, and I can't remember whether it's Alto, I think that's what the name of the forest is, or one of the other areas, but I'd like to get to one of those two areas by the end of stream today. That's what our goal is going to be shooting for. I think that's a good goal to shoot for. We should be able to get there. Okay, so that's what we're doing. Full Metal is in the house. Hey, how you doing there? I'm doing fantastic. Thank you so much for hopping on stream today. I appreciate seeing you there. Hopefully you're having a great Saturday. You know, my week has been really fantastic. Absolutely. Thank you. Okay, yeah, posture check. Yeah, you know what? Let me go ahead and get this set in my back because I wasn't feeling the way I was sitting there. Oh, yeah, that's much better. Thank you so much, Jandry. Appreciate the posture check there. Thank you, sir. Okay, so let's go ahead and hit them with raw and see if we can't get rid of those. It's been a really good week. We had a huge stream on Tuesday. So if you guys are here on Tuesday, thank you so much for catching me on the stream on Tuesday. We had a lot of fun. Oh, you've not seen Play Wiz in a long time? Oh, well, I'm so glad you're here today. That's okay. I've been playing it every Tuesday and Saturday, so it's a pretty good chance to catch me if you happen to be around either of those. But I know sometimes, schedules and our real life keep you out of that, but that's fine. That's fine. I appreciate you stopping back and giving me a holler back. Fantastic. Well, what else is happening today? Well, yeah, it's been a great week. Like I was saying, had a really big stream on Tuesday. Friday, really had a fun time doing some Minecraft with everybody because we went ahead and did the Ender Dragon in our server, which was a lot of fun. So, and the server just relaunched last Sunday. So it's been a really great week. We've been getting a lot of stuff done. Got some big projects going on like that. This was the last week of school for me and my students, or should I say really for me, because I was collecting iPads up at the school. We were sitting down and making sure everything was turned in, making sure my room was cleaned up so they could get it cleaned for the summer. And I also found out that I get to teach summer school too, starting in 2 weeks. So I'm pretty excited about that. So it's been a really good week. Lots of good things have hopped in and happened. So I'm pretty excited about that. Okay, let's see if that will take those guys down so we can move past this this little fight I got pulled into. Yeah, so it's been great. Thank you so much for asking. I appreciate that. Very, very good. Yep. So what are my plans? Well, just as a reminder to everybody out there, I do stream 4 times a week. I have 2 streams, which are Wizard101, and that's going to be our Saturday morning and Tuesday evening stream. And I also have 2 streams of Minecraft, which are my Friday afternoon and my Sunday afternoon streams. Now, yes, fantastic. Thank you, Akan. So you can always catch me on those times. Sometimes I'll pop another stream like this week. I wanted to mess around with the new Minecraft dungeon, so I went ahead and hopped on that on Tuesday for a stream. So, what is my highest level wizard? Still level 98, but I just got this guy to up 87 right now, Jandry. My storm wizard's just sitting up there. I haven't played with him for a long time because I've been kind of focusing on this guy in the game.
And then keep an eye out for a jaguar called
Jade's son. Okay. So, yeah, there I go. So it looks like we're getting to the last part of this one. Yeah, my highest level wizard at 98. Oof. Yeah, I saw that coming. I was like, oh, am I going to get in a fight? No, I'm not. It's okay. Level 98 Storm. I've been playing for a long time, just to give you guys a heads up on that. Looks like that guy's getting ready to get through. Ooh, does it work? Does it get rid of those thorn brambles? Nice.
This is almost as loud as an avalanche. It flares brightly. You can feel the heat.
And we get through. Unicorus, good to see you. I've been doing excellent. How are you been doing? Very awesome to see you in the chat. I haven't seen you for a few weeks. Hopefully the last few weeks have done you well. They've been doing pretty good for me.
I do not know who you are,
but I can see a bright light.
See
in
the
my
bright
heart.
light in the eyes. On my heart,
I
sorry.
beg you to help me in my struggle against the shadow.
Okay,
This
so
is
we
my
got to go
most
help Jade
desperate
Wind's
hour.
son. We get to see the Jaguars now.
I'm
Very
trapped
good.
beneath the ground by the Shadow Queen. I have just energy to project my. Please rescue me from the dead tree cave. This is my most.
Young visitor from afar, I have found a way to awaken
More
the sun
spells.
knowledge.
Okay.
Come speak to me at once,
We'll do that
if
in a
you
little
wish
bit.
to learn.
Okay, so... Oh, yeah, sure, Cody Spirit Caller. I don't mind being friends. Okay, it looks like we're going
I am
in
trapped
here.
by the Shadow Queen. I don't know how much longer I can hold
Okay, so we
out.
have to go into the
Please find
dead
me in the
tree
dead
cave.
tree cave.
So you've been doing well. That's awesome, Unicorn. Just been riding this quarantine out safely. I think a lot of us have, you know, and some parts are coming out of it, some parts aren't. My week's been pretty good. We finished up school and everything this week, so it's been pretty nice. So how's your balance wizard been? Has Azteca been challenging at all? Believe it or not, Azteca has not been as tough as I remember it. I remember coming through Azteca with my Storm character, and it was a pain in the... Yeah, I'm ready. Okay. It was a pain in the butt. But the experience with my Storm character hasn't been all that bad. In fact, you know, I mean, I've had a couple challenging fights, but I've been able to get through them. I think the worst ones was running into Block and thinking I was going to have to deal with Block cheating and everything. It's been a really good experience. I'm loving going through Azteca. Personally, I just love the way it looks. You know, like this dead tree inside. This is really cool. I love the way they decided to do the art and set it up like that. You know, so I really enjoy that part of Azteca. I like the storyline, too. It's a lot of fun, so it's been really good. Chris, thank you so much for the subscription. I appreciate that. That's awesome, guys. So, you know, I guess I'll throw out, I want to thank all my subscribers. You guys have been fabulous. Okay. Azteca has always been difficult for me. Well, you know what? I don't know. I think it has to do with, wow, we've got a whole bunch of people in here. I think it has to do with... I think I was more prepared to go into it. Chris, so happy to see you, dude. So it hasn't been that tough, Full Metal. Or should I say, I think my balance wizard is just more balanced. So it's been less of a struggle, which has been absolutely fantastic. You know, so I've been pretty happy with that, too. Hey, Chris. So hopefully we'll see you in some Minecraft later on. Got the stream on Sunday. What project are you working on, Chris? Kind of curious about that. Because Chris is on our server on Minecraft, and I'd love to know a little bit more. You know, did you get on the dragon fight yesterday? I can't remember. We had a fun dragon fight yesterday, and then I did a whole bunch of end raiding on the server, which was fun. Absolutely. Jeremy Rubythorn, interesting. Oh yeah, okay, that's what I thought. I knew you were there. I'm just happy, you know, it's kind of funny. It's been a long time since I've been through a whole dragon fight with multiple people, and somebody hasn't died during the dragon fight. So I thought that went pretty well. I've seen, like, 8-Bit Kid die 3 or 4 times during a dragon fight. I've seen all sorts of horrors during dragon fights. But yesterday's went pretty well. Yeah, so. Oh, you need to do a bunch of mining? Yeah, you know, what you don't see is, like, between my Let's Play episodes and stuff, probably 50% of what I do is I'm mining. I'm mining diamonds. I think today or later today I might get on and I might be mining some ancient debris. I'm going to be using some beds. I'm going to be blowing up holes in the nether to find some ancient debris. So I'd like to go ahead and get all my armor upgraded. But I got a ton of backup armor after doing the End City raids. So I'm sitting pretty, or at least pretty happy.
Wizard!
Okay, let's free Jade.
Thank you, noble
Nice.
magician.
Okay, very good.
I cannot stand being confined so far from the sun.
Now,
Meet
getting
me
back
up
to some
above,
of the
where air
Wizard
is clean.
101 stuff. Yeah, the Balance Wizard. I'll tell you what, he's been doing really, really well here in Azteca. It has not been a challenge playing Azteca at all with this, which has been really nice. So you need to do some end sitting rings, but yeah, you do. Yeah, the armor's really nice. I got a ton of really good armor.
Sweet air, much better.
And a bunch of whole decent iron armor that I'll probably sell
My
or
role
something.
is to serve as protector of the
And,
pyramid of the
you know,
Stone
it was
Eye,
tough, though,
but the
because I
Shadow
did it all by
Queen's
walking,
forces
so I didn't fly any of
ambushed
it.
and captured me.
Usually flying, I can go raid about 10 end cities and get out pretty quick. It took me forever, and I only raided about 8. Okay, so we need to get that rattlesnake. Very nice.
Who lives nearby. He is a mad musician.
Let's go talk to the mad musician up here. Oh, hey. That guy has cards. Was he? Oh, he's a fisher guy. What does he have? Yeah, I don't do fishing. Okay. Moving on up here to him. Yes. Yeah, so, yeah, my Storm character, he had a hard time when I was going through Azteca. I can remember multiple times where I stopped playing for like a week because it was really frustrating, you know. But yeah, it's been pretty good.
Do you know Edward from Marley?
Edward from Mollybone. Okay.
You do know Edward.
Okay.
How is he doing? What can I wish I could.
Okay. Plagued by furry little thieves or raven. Okay.
Wait, I have an idea. You'll never guess. Be quick like a serpent and catch some of those monkeysters.
That's cool. So guys, for some of you guys out there, if you haven't played a Balance Wizard, you know, my experience up through this has just been absolutely fantastic. I think the Balance Wizard, okay, we got, might as well, let's go ahead and get my right deck up first. I think, I really do, I'm super impressed by the, I'm super impressed with the Balance Wizard and its ability to handle multiple situations. The toughest part about the Balance Wizard is when you hit those balance bosses, but that's like in any school when you hit those bosses of your own school, it's kind of challenging. What I like about the Balance Wizard, or at least in Azteca, which has seemed really, really good, is, you know, depending on your strategy, like my strategy at this level of the game is I always have a whole bunch of shields for treasure cards. So for instance, when I go in and see a life boss, I load up some life shields, and with the life shields and the heal that I have, it's usually a pretty strong defense as far as being able to take out those bosses without too much trouble. And then with Chimera and Elemental Blast, doing the balance bosses is not as terrible as it usually is either. It's just, it takes long. I think that's the biggest thing. Hey, thank you so much, Stoopy. Appreciate the tip. You know, what that does is the tips actually go towards go towards getting paying for my server, so that server is up and running for people who are playing on it. And I'm actually getting ready to start a public Minecraft server. If you guys are really into Minecraft, we're gonna look at doing that in about another month. So I'm pretty excited about that. Fantastic. Awesome. Okay, so let's go ahead and do this. Looks like somebody's already raw on those 4 little guys, so they might be done now. Very good. Stoopy, I don't think I've seen your name there. Thank you so much for watching the stream and hanging out. I appreciate it. Hopefully your day has been going really, really well. So I usually have a question of the hour, and we're already 17 minutes into this first stream of the hour. I'm going to go ahead and throw a question out for you guys, and I would love for anybody who wants to answer it in the chat. It's wide open. Chat is wide open for you guys. And let's talk about apps. Like, almost everybody has a phone. You know, I want you to think about the most useful app that you have, and like, you know, why do you use it? You know, why do you think it's the most useful app you have? Hey, Horizon, I see you there in the chat. Very nice. Awesome to see you. Hopefully you're having a great day. I've been having a pretty good day myself. Thank you so much for stopping in. I appreciate it. I love Saturdays. Saturdays are fun. I love doing this stream on Saturdays. I get to talk to so many people and get to talk about our weeks. It's been a pretty good week. Hopefully where you are, your week has been doing pretty good too. Stopwatch to set timers. Interesting. Okay, stopwatch to set timers. Nice. Okay. Yeah, I forgot about this part of Azteca where you have the little conquistadors. I bet you this was a tie-in. You know, I guarantee you this was a tie-in back to the oh, what am I talking about? You know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about Pirate 101, because I think this world came out pretty close to the time the Pirate 101 came out. So we started seeing a lot of those other art characters in here.
By their ship?
Yes.
How clever. Search around their camp for the
okay.
While you are at it,
grab some fruit.
Recover the baskets of food they've stolen?
Okay, let's grab the baskets of food. Let's see if we can't find the rest of the stuff. There's some food stores right there. Full Metal. So you have a camera app that can scan paper documents and turn them into PDF. Ooh, that's an awesome app. I'll tell you what, I've used that app. I've used or an app similar to that lots of times, you know. Like when I was first when I was first starting to teach using iPads, I used that app all the time. Thank you so much for participating there, Full Metal. Okay, we'll pick up that food here. I thought I got that food. Did I get this food already? Maybe I just ran by it. Okay. Lieutenant Fletcher, we'll leave him alone for the moment. Yeah, so that's awesome. Yeah, I think that's a fantastic app. Very, very good. You know, let's see. What's the most useful app I've ever had? That's a great question. Let me think about it. But yeah, the scanning and turning things into PDFs. I'll tell you what, I've used that myself multiple times. Okay, I gotta defeat Mokistador and Saltmeadow Swamp. Mokistans. Okay, that would be these guys. Let's fight a few of these guys then. Very, very good. Okay, so let's throw out a Wizard 101 question today. Okay, so I know a lot of people has had trouble with Azteca. You know, if you don't like Azteca, was it primarily? Is it just like, you know, is it all the defeat and collect quests? Is it all, you know, because it seems like everything is defeat and collect here. Majors is in the house. Thank you. Very good. Appreciate you popping in today. Awesome to see you there. Let's see here. Very good. The length. Ah, yes. Azteca does feel pretty long. Like, once you finally get through the mountains and everything, I'm guessing that, you know, it's probably going to take me at least another 4 streams to get anywhere near the end of Azteca. So I'm definitely with you. I love the jungles. I think these are their best jungles, for sure. Like, as far as the artwork goes, these are the best looking jungles. And, I mean, I think they got started on it, but 270, really? 279 quests? I had no idea it was that many. You know, because I know that Chrysalis is like 300, you know, and Chrysalis is like way, way long. But yeah, they do critical quite a bit. I've run to a few things. More like 6. Okay, more like 6. Very cool. Jandry. Nice. Yeah, that's one of the tough things about Azteca. I agree. I think it's the there's a lot of defeat and collects, but you know, they really ramp that up, and that has always been a key feature of these. Chrysalis is like, yeah, 299, you know. I had no idea Azteca was so many quests. That's okay, that's great. So it looks like I'm going to be here for a while. Very, very good. Awesome. Now, the other question of the hour was, you know, what app is your favorite app, or what's your most useful app you use all the time? I would have to say, and this is kind of a gimme one, maps. You know, I use maps all the time. I love looking at maps and trying to find where stuff is. It is a lot of running. Yes, I agree with that, Majors. Azteca is a lot of running because their portal system's kind of funky the way they have their little portals arranged all over the Zocalo. So it's a little harder to find those sometimes, or at least I find I have struggled with it. Okay, Contreras, 5 flowers. Very good. Let's go talk to Contreras. 5 flowers again. Okay, and see what he would have us do next. Over around here and up the hill. Oh, and I can't go up that part of the hill. Very good. Here we go. Contreras.
He said he didn't know what a rattlestick was?
Oh, that's what he said.
He was lying to you.
Okay.
But you managed to recover my food. I can eat
Okay,
again.
so what do you want me to
Would
do?
you like me to make you some
Yes,
buns?
make some tamales. Who would like some
Now
tamales?
that
Let's
I've
get some
had
tamale
some
love in the
food
chat.
and
Man,
clean
gosh,
sure
I
you
might
don't
need to
want
go get
some
some
Algian
masa and
habanero
make some
tamales?
tamales later.
How
I know
do we
my
this
kids would love it.
Monkistan wasn't lying to you? I think you'll need to question them again.
And yes, I
Maybe
cook
they'll
tamales,
sing
and
a
I make some
different
good
tune this
tamales. You know, I make a green chicken chili tamale. It's just to die for. Ooh, yes, tamales. That stuff's good. You know, how do you like your tamales? Do you like your tamales with queso? Do you like it with ranchero sauce? Or do you like, I got to defeat Monkistans? This is like the 4th quest for defeating Monkistans. I mean, why? Why? I mean, are the monkeys so bad we just got to keep beating them into submission? Or are they multiplying? I don't know why. Okay. Yeah, tamales, you know, some people like them with queso. Me, what I like is I make this fresh pico de gallo, get nice and spicy and stuff, and I throw it up. You can't stop dying. Oh dear. That's terrible. That's terrible, Chris. I've been there. I have totally been there before. So, no problem. Yeah, okay, very good. Let's go ahead and take these guys down. He's saying sorry to me. Well, that's not a big deal. Of course, you know, if he's there in the fight with me, it goes a little bit faster. So, thank you, Cody, for hanging up with me, okay? Wow. Well, Chris, I'm going to cross my fingers that you're gonna survive and get around it, because I've been down those roads before. Death, death, death all the time. I think he's probably talking about Minecraft too, you know. So, yep. So yeah, tamales sound good. Maybe except for me to get the tamales, I want just to go buy them. I got to go to the grocery store, and I'd rather make them. But then I have to go buy the masa. I have to go get myself some corn husks. Got to grab some chicken. And and to do the tamales the way I like to do them, that's like a whole, that's about a 4-hour affair, because we got to go ahead and set them all up. Yeah, sorry, I gotta cook the chicken, and I like to braise my chicken so it stays nice and moist. And then, you know, the masa is pretty easy, but then making the tamales, actually filling up all the tamales and wrapping them all up, that can take a bit of time. And then, you know, to really get the tamales best, you got to steam them for about 4 hours to get the most out of it. So your friend of mom makes them? Awesome. We used to have them at work all the time. You can't, you know, you can't beat some tamales. Anyways, kind of got stuck on that because they were talking about there in Wizard 101, talking about tamales. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Okay. Well, it looks like the Death Knight didn't quite solve the problem there. So I'll be able to raw them anyways. Very good. Okay, so very good. Loving the chat today, guys. Pretty awesome stuff. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and throw raw in there, and let's see where that goes. Oops, looks like they'll die before I get a chance. That's okay. I just have to have one more fight. We just have to get one more Mokistin. And then I'm sure they'll ask me to fight him about 3 more times. That's the way this has been going. Yep. Yeah, but if you just didn't notice that, this is my 3rd quest in a row where I got to defeat these little monkey guys. I think that's probably the thing that wears me out most about Wizard 101 in general, and it seems like Azteca is pretty bad about it, is they'll give you 3 quests to go defeat the same guys. It wasn't as bad in the earlier worlds, but it definitely is an issue here in Azteca, because I've noticed, like, when I was in the cenote, I had to go fight the same zombies 5 times. You know, I had to go either defeat and collect from them 5 different times, and this is like the third time that they've sent us at the monkeys here in less than 10 minutes. So it's probably one of the more annoying things, you know. But other than that, that's been great. So who has plans for the weekend? Anybody has some plans for the weekend? I'm thinking about taking my wife out for dinner, but I haven't told her yet, and I haven't really taken her out for dinner for like weeks. So actually we've been in quarantine for weeks, but our restaurants are now open to 50% capacity about around where we live. So I'm thinking about taking her out and getting something to eat. Arizona's really Azteca's really repetitive. I can see it. Yeah, it is a lot of the same old. I can agree there. But I guess because I'm fighting a whole bunch of different things, it doesn't phase me as much. Yeah, I think that's the plan. I just got to catch her before she goes and makes herself dinner, because then it'd be like, ugh. Now, we were out the other day. Like, I bought my wife a new laptop this week. My wife, she does art. She's a painter, and she's a photographer. And one of the things she's trying to do is trying to get her website up and going, so that she can sell her paintings online, her pencil drawings, as well as some of her photography that she's been doing. So we went ahead and got her a new computer this week, and we got her a gaming laptop, because the specs were great for the type of media that she's doing. And I'll tell you what, she was just floored by it. And we got a pretty good deal over at Best Buy. So we got a i7 9750 with 8 gigs of RAM, but plenty of memory, and a pretty decent video card in there. Yeah, I spent about $1,000 on it. I was pretty happy for it. Do you carry sand? Yes, I do have Sandstorm on me, but I'm going to raw them. Yes, there we go. Yeah, I thought it was pretty good. So she's pretty happy about that. I might try to help her out on the website. I can do that stuff pretty good, but she's kind of holding me back because she wants to make sure she can do it all. And sometimes if I get involved, she doesn't have the chance to really learn what's going on with it. So, but at least we got her started. So that's been kind of interesting this week. Started looking at microphones because one of the things I'm looking at is getting a new microphone this week as well. It's Father's Day. I deserve a microphone, right? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. You know, so I want to replace my old mic, like my old condenser mic that I use for recording, that I usually use for recording, which is my Groove Tubes GT55. I've been having all sorts of trouble with that for the last several months, so I'm looking to go ahead and replace that. That's one of the things that's coming up for me. You know, unfortunately, I can't go to the places where I'd usually go, so I'm probably going to be doing all that online. Yep. Snowballs as well. Yeah, snowballs are okay. I mean, I'm probably going to get something probably a little bit nicer because, you know, I mean, right now I'm just using this dynamic mic, which is fine. I mean, the dynamics mic is good. I think the sound is good. It's really good for this type of broadcasting because it doesn't pick up a lot of noise, like, you know, it doesn't pick up my keys or my keyboard or anything. So it's really, really good for that. But it doesn't really give a lot of definition or clarity to my voice. Okay, let's go talk to Ponce de Gibon.
Another uneducated,
Barely. I love that.
Wait, what is this?
Can it be?
I cannot
Ooh,
believe my eyes. A
wizard.
Fantastico. At
Okay.
last, a wizard who can hold a real conversation.
Not the bass and grunts and R's of pirate. Arr, yes. No. Okay.
Rattlestick? Are you some kind of musical symbol?
No, not really. Drummer.
Or an
Ooh, you just got two in channel going.
infant?
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Even have such a thing? Are you sure
Those will be
you-
useful.
Well, what? I know. The fierce
Okay, we got
cats play
fight some
outside.
Quetzals.
You
Okay.
go chase them away, and I will give you
Ay,
saddles.
what the heck? Okay. They did not give me a chance to walk through there. I was like not paying attention. Okay. So, awesome. Well, that's great, Chris. Glad you got that. Flee in port? I could, but I hate fleeing because then I have to go gather. Fine. I'll flee. Whatever. Okay, Cody. Okay, so let's go ahead and gather up some magic because when you flee, yes, and I'm not going to use my have no intention of doing that. Yeah. Well, Chris, I don't know. I mean, do you do branch mining, Chris? Because I think almost the safest kind of mining ever is branch mining, and I'd never die during branch mining. But that's how I find my diamonds when I do a lot of mining. Okay, let's get back to where we're at. We need to head back over there. Yeah, I got enough magic to do this now. Kind of do branch mining. Yeah, but I find it therapeutic. I can just sit there and go bzz, bzz, bzz. Oh, I'm kind of like a grid pattern guy, so I'll like go down one about 100 blocks, and I'll come back, do another one 100 blocks, and do another one. And my idea is I can wipe out a whole square area and almost get all the diamonds out of there pretty reliably. So, but that's just the way I think about it, Awesome. I'm just going to pick up these just for fun. These are just a couple of side quests that I can pick up or maybe even get advantage of while I'm doing the other ones. Okay, back to the main quest. Let's go defeat the fierce Quetzals. And let's get those guys taken down. Yeah, so, and see, there's a portal back. See, that's my troubles. I always miss these portals. It'll take you straight back to the Zacalo. Zacalo? We'll call it Zacalo. Okay, so, because it's Quetzals, your worst enemy is here. Oh, I guess I could have ported. Yeah. Let's take down some Quetzals. There we go. We only need 3 of them, and so if Cody hops in, there's a good chance we'll get 3 in one fight. Nice. Yes. Okay, yeah, so, just to throw it out there, I haven't asked this question for a few weeks, especially some of you new guys who are on the chat, if you had to pick your favorite school here in Wizard 101, what's your favorite school and what's the big reason why you pick that as your favorite school? I'm always interested in why people pick certain things, My favorite school has always been the Myth School. Not for these guys kind of annoy me. I hate getting earthquaked, but hey, who likes getting earthquaked when you have a blade up, It's kind of annoying. But yeah, Myth has always been my favorite school choice. But what are some of your favorite schools? I know, Storm always gets a lot of love, and generally you get a lot of love from things like Fire too. Yeah, Death. There you go. Yeah, Chris, I think you said that before. Storm and Death. Yeah, I remember that from when we talked before. Yeah, Death is a great school. And apparently Cody here likes Death. You know, it's some good stuff. Very, very good. You know, but what are your favorite schools? Why do you like playing them? You know, Balance is quickly coming close to my second favorite school, especially with the run I've been making. It's been a really great run. And I can't wait to max him out and finally have a 130 maxed out. Oh, are you kidding me? Is that Earthquake again? Jeez. Yeah. You love it? Fantastic. Full Metal. Ice would probably be your favorite with high health and resist. Yeah. You know, Ice is strong. Ice is strong. Are you kidding me? Okay. Why did I know they were going to do it again? Yeah, because we both put blades up. That's why, Cody. We both threw blades up. Crazy, crazy. Yeah, Ice. Ice was my second wizard. When I went ahead and built my second wizard, it was an Ice wizard, and I played around with him for a long time. Right now, he's sitting in Avalon. I haven't played with him for a couple years just because I kind of got busy doing other things. And my Ice guy, he's sitting there in Avalon, but yeah, he was all about the defense, tanking out the fight until I could get enough pips to do a major hit. Unicorn, so you're Death as well. Okay. Yeah, Death. Yeah, I think we were talking about this a few weeks ago, like level of complexity of the different schools. And I think we came to an agreement, probably the easiest school to play, especially if you're just getting started, is Death. You know, because it's there's so many advantages to the Death school itself. Ice for its high health, high defense, and how beautiful the spells look. Yeah, the spells in Ice are really pretty cool. I like that. Good feedback, Unicorn. Thank you so much for hopping in there and letting us know about your opinion. Fantastic, yeah. Yeah, so we were talking about difficulty of schools the other week, and one of the things that I think we all pretty much settled on is Death is probably one of the best schools to start off with because there's a lot of forgiveness in Death because you get a lot of blades, so you can learn how to increase your damage pretty easily in Death. You have a really high, and then you got the ability to heal yourself on certain spells with damage, and those two things are just huge, and make Death a very, very strong character, especially if you're just starting out playing Wiz. Yeah, a lot of people do, and there's nothing wrong with that. My oldest daughter, that was her first school, and she loved playing her Death. Okay, gotta go talk to Ponce de Gibbons. Okay. Yeah, Death is definitely good for attacking and jading, for sure. I mean, it's, you know, probably I mean, I've played with lots of Death, and my Death guy, he's kind of just sitting there doing some PvP action right now, learning how to do some PvP stuff. You know? Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that, Majors. Yeah, Death, yeah, for sure. Death is better than Life at Jading, I would think. I would agree with you, Chris. Storm is the most difficult to start with, mainly because of how hard it is to maintain your health. I would actually say, yeah, there's some truth to that. Yeah, I can see that. I don't think it's that complicated though. I think it could be a challenge to play it, but I don't think it's that complicated because Storm, it's just about hitting something as hard as you can, as quick as you can. You know, because the harder you can hit it, you'll get it out of your way, and if you can get that, and you know what? Whenever I'm adventuring with a Storm character, like right now, my what do you call it? He's my myth guy is adventuring with my daughter's Storm guy. She is so quick to get huge hits and get things knocked out of the way, you know. So I guess I turn more into a tank for her with my myth guy. Oh, and how low the spell accuracy is to cast the spells. Yes, that is a problem with Storm, and they do a pretty good job of giving you some spells that help to improve that right away, you know. Okay, so let's see here. Let's see if I can't get past these guys without getting I think I have to go all the way around to do it. That's the easiest way to go. Okay. Look at that poor monkey sitting there in the fetal position. Did you guys see that? I don't even think I even noticed this ever. They got this little poor monkey here. He doesn't look good. He's like sitting there in the fetal position, you know. He'd be sucking out. Is he taking a nap? Yeah, he's taking a nap. Never mind. Yeah, sucking his thumb, you know, because he got beat up by everybody multiple times. Yeah, once you get to level 30 with Storm, yeah, I mean, because you get some major firepower at that point. It's all about hitting, and hitting. Okay, defeat Moon Skull Priestess. Okay, so that's where we're going. Very, very good. Yeah, Storm is awesome. Oh, 170 damage max critical. Yeah, those high-level storms. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Let's get in the fight before we lose the opportunity to do this. Fantastic. Yeah, you'll be able to get Zeus and Tempest. Yeah, Zeus and Tempest. Once you have those two guys, or Stormlord and Tempest, you're in really good shape with those two. Those guys are all rock and roll, those spells right there. Okay, well, you know, let's do that. Very, very good. Yep. Now, I know that also we were talking about what were some of the more complicated schools to learn how to get the most out of them. And I think the two schools that we came up with, which are probably the more complicated schools to learn how to play, are Myth and Ice. Myth and Ice. Ice does have the advantage of high health. Lots of the gear is going to give you really high health as well as high resist. And so the advantage of Ice is that you've got all that high health and high resist, but what do you do with that, you know, in your fights? I mean, do you try to play your, I mean, you know, because a lot of times it's like deciding whether to use armor or not in a particular fight or what you're going in for. So Ice can be a little bit more complicated of a school to play, especially for the beginner. Yeah, Myth is pretty complex. I think the biggest part with Myth is the whole idea that you should be fighting with minions, especially if you're soloing Myth and stuff, because that's really where your advantage is. Okay, you should be fighting with minions. I don't know. I guess he did. Maybe I wasn't paying attention. Okay, sorry. Yeah, and you know, and the first time I played Myth, I'll be the first one to say I kind of botched playing my first Myth character. I didn't have any idea what I was doing, but that was the school I got put in first. But if you can figure out how to use Myth's minions really, really well, it's a super strong character. You know, I think people have problems with Myth because a lot of times they try to. I can fish while I battle. A lot of people have trouble with Myth because they're trying to play it like a Storm character, you know, and just try to get that big hit out as quick as possible, you know, and Myth isn't like that. Yeah, it is pretty well rounded. I think the only problem that I have with Myth is you don't get any healing at all, or at least maybe you do it at a higher level. Like eventually they even gave Storm a healing spell, but for the most part, with my Myth character, you don't have any healing, or at least to the level I'd been to. Yes, Chris, I think that would be kind of valuable to be able to help pick out spells for your minions. I think that would be good. But you know what? I think Monstrology kind of balances out the fact you don't have control over them now because you can add so many more in. Yeah, you can do huge damage with Myth. It's just not quite the same thing. Unless you pay for it, so no Myth healing unless you pay for it. That's what I thought. But I mean, you know, if you farm the right monsters for Monstrology and everything, you can come out pretty strong with a fairly strong Myth character. You know, that could probably potentially be one of the easiest classes to solo with if you really understand your minions. You know. I mean, potentially, but it's a much harder wizard to play and plan for, you know. Whereas, like, with a lot of the other wizards, you can use certain strategies across the different things and do fairly well with them. Like, for instance, fire. Let's take a fire class, for instance. A fire can be very similar to... You would use a fire very similar to the way you would use a storm. The difference is with fire, it usually takes maybe a round or two more before you defeat them. But I mean, the amount of damage and stuff you do with fire is huge. Oh, well, that's great, Majors. I mean, I love it. I'd be playing more Myth if I could get my daughter to get online and play with me more, because because I only play the Myth with her when we're doing dual school stuff. You know, so it's her Storm and my Myth, which is great. I mean, I have a lot of fun doing it with her when she does, but she's been pretty busy now since she started going back to work after COVID and everything. And also, my schedule might change just a little bit once summer school starts. I don't think it will, actually, but it might. So watch for that. I might end up doing more evening streams for a while, but I'm definitely going to be here on Saturday mornings. I don't have any plans on changing that. Okay, back to Ponce de Gibbons. Very good. Yeah, well, I think Myth's a fun class to play. It's neat. The storylines are a lot of fun. It's kind of fun because especially starting off with Myth before you really get to know the storylines and everything, I had a lot of fun playing Myth because, because Cyrus is your main teacher, so it seems like all the stuff that Cyrus does to you, it's all personal. It just feels really, really super personal. Unlike if I was another school, some of those things are just like, okay, he's just the weird, Myth teacher over there. They were talking about nerfing Storm as well in King's Isle. Wow. But I mean, if they, would it make that big of a difference to nerf Storm? I don't know. I really don't know. Are Storms, once they get 130, are they so OP? Are they hard to are they hard to, do they basically just roll through those later fights and everything? I don't know. Kind of. Storm is supposed to be a higher class. Oh, it's supposed to be the higher class. Okay. Very good. Well, let's see here. Where am I going? I got to go to Ponce Gibion's ship. Hey, we get to go in the ship. How nice. Okay, let's experience going into the ship. And here we go. Let's do this thing. Okay, Horizon. They should just make bugs 6 pips. Okay, so yeah, increase some of those spells up to a higher pippage range so that they have to wait a little bit longer. But if you can get an attack in first, you can easily win. Well, I think that's always been the trick with Storm, is getting that attack in as soon as possible. Okay, what do we have to fight here? Okay, same type of guys.
Do not think you can resist my
Okay, Ponce de Gibions. We will take you down.
No?
Okay. If they made bugs 6 pips, every spell would have to be 6. Tomato basket item here. Okay, definitely. Thank you so much, Cody. Okay, so let's go ahead and get her ready, and we'll just do a big old hit on Ponce. Very good. Too much coding for one spell. It could be. No? It's supposed to be OP. Well, I think, I don't know if they would have to change the codings for multiple spells, would they? Well, I don't know. I'm not sure how they actually code it at all. I'm not sure exactly how they code the class of spells, whether they're all part of a particular class or not. I guess they could reclassify the spell. There's a lot of ways they could probably pull it off. Okay, it's supposed to be OP. Well, it is pretty OP. Okay. If they change one spell, then they'll have to change all the 5-pip shadow spells. You'd think that'd be fair, right? I don't know. I guess probably they should. It'd probably be wise for them to do that for sure. Here, let's go ahead and do this. Let's pull this up right here. Okay. Sorry, I was trying to pay attention to what I was doing. Yeah, I could see that. How many Shadow Pip spells do you actually get up there anyways? Is it just I think there's probably a variety of them. I guess they could always add additional Shadow Pip spells too, but it seems like the ones we already have are already pretty OP. So, I guess I'll find out when I get up there, right? Yeah, I guess I'll find out. I'm kind of looking forward to it. There's lots to do. Yeah, each school gets one for their specific school, right? And I guess they also get some sort of... Do all the schools get a transformation spell? Because I've seen some transformation spells as well, where they turn into some Shadow Pip warrior or something. There's a total of 4 Shadow Pip attacks for each school. Okay. Thanks, Chris. I've never been there, so I haven't been able to experience that yet. I'm looking forward to it. Very cool. Let me get something to drink. Well, I'm only 13 levels away from going to Darkmoor and having some fun, so I'm looking forward to that. We're getting there. We are getting there. Awesome. Yeah. Well, we certainly got a discussion going on there. And then notice how we haven't really talked about life very much. It's just kind of sitting there. Poor life. A super necessary school, but it's just kind of sitting around. But I'll tell you what, when you're going through a dungeon, and if you have a life guy with you, Oh my goodness, that is everybody wants somebody to play Life with them. They should change Life Sign and Wings of Fate. Okay, yeah, I heard Wings of Fate is not super popular, you know, because Life has too many spells to heal and they need spells for attacking. They do have. I mean, how many healing spells do you really need? I think that's a good point, Chris. How many healing spells does a class really need? And I'll tell you what, they have like life guys. Every time I look at them, they have another healing spell I've never seen before, you know. And it does similar things, for the most part, you know. But I think I would have to agree with that. I mean, at some point, you know, why do you need more healing spells? You know, I think they should have some better attacks. Oh, yeah, that sucks. Ah, that's the point of Life, though. It's supposed to be mainly heals. Well, it is mainly heals, you know. Well, they're a very strong support character. I mean, when you go into a dungeon, almost everybody, especially if it's a tough dungeon, they want that Life character there. Yep, it is. I agree. What a terrible death. Fantastic. Okay, and let's watch our Chimera go ahead and turn this monkey into dust. Very good. Is it a 2-hit death? Now it'll be a 3-hit death. Very good. Oh, maybe not death at all. My goodness, I'm disappointed. Ah, because how the game was created, it was a dungeon or worlds game, so it was supposed to be 4 people at all times. But Life is the worst school. Okay. Yeah, no, I agree. I think I would agree with Major's comment there 100%. You know, when they designed the game, it wasn't meant for you to run around and solo the game, or, I mean, to be the main way you play the game. They meant you to find groups of people to play with and to go through in groups, you know. But it didn't end up rolling out that way in the end. Yeah, I think Life's a great school, you know. Not one that I enjoy playing. I think it's probably on my lowest tiers of schools. Like if I was choosing schools to play, Life would always come up last for me because I could always find a number of reasons to pick any one of the other schools before I actually got to Life. But again, you know, if you're playing in groups, you really want that Life guy there in that group with you because it's just, you know, it's I think super important there. Let's go ahead and give Cody a blade so that he can go ahead and hit Ponce de Gibbons, knock him out of the ballpark. Oh, very cool. First hour is flying by, and it looks like we're doing pretty good of almost getting through this area. Your list is Death, Ice, Storm, Life, Fire, Myth, and Balance. That's a pretty good list there. So you would always pick Death first, then you go to Ice, Storm, Life, Fire, Myth, and Balance. I asked to go. Oh, you have to go. That's unfortunate timing. Okay, so that means we has to set up for a big hit. Let's put a trap on him. Maybe we can make him knock it out. Okay, so yeah, Death, Ice, Storm, Life, Fire, and Myth. Fantastic. That's cool stuff. Okay, if I had to list mine in order, I would go Myth, and after the last 87 levels here, I would definitely go with Balance as my second favorite school right now. I'm surprised I'd say that because I had a lot of fun playing my Storm character. But I would definitely go Myth, I would go Balance, then I'd go Storm, Fire, and Death. But I haven't played Death as much as the other ones. So Death is there probably because I just haven't played it that much. Okay, so you see Death overtaking Life in any dungeon, yeah? Yeah, for sure. Death's a very, very, very strong character. But as a support role, Death is not a super support wizard, you know. You do love myth spells, but I haven't fully played through the school yet. Neither have I. I mean, I've gone through. Well, actually, I've maxed out my myth guy a couple times, just not to 130. You know, over the years I've maxed him out, but just not quite to that level 130. Ooh, we should go ahead and put some heal on real quick. Okay. Okay, apparently there's a cheat going on, so no healing happening for me. Okay, so Death is the strongest overall school. Really? That's a bold statement, Majors. I think for sure it's super, super strong. The reason for me is you can always get a life mastery amulet and grab a pixie card. For sure. Yep. Yeah, I guess you can. For sure. You can always grab that life. I don't know. I've had extreme difficulties grabbing life mastery amulets myself. Haven't had very much luck with that. I have 3 ice mastery amulets, and whoa. That was terrible. Okay. That was absolutely horrible. Okay, well, Unicorn, go have some lunch, okay? I hope to see you back soon, you know? Now, I'm pretty excited, you know, when I hit level 90 because I got the death amulet for level 90 with my balance guy. So, I'm going to have fun. We're going to get a whole bunch of death spells, and we're going to see how I can balance that and see if I can't turn that out to be even better. Okay, so this guy, that was absolutely terrible. That spell that he did with me. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's keep building everything up. We should be able to tear him down, right? Let's go ahead and give Cody another blade. Awesome. Yeah, I don't know. You know, I mean, my death guy, I've got him like dual schooling with ice because I have so many ice amulets. That's one of the things I do with my death guys. I double school him with ice. That way, you know, when he gets Blizzard, he has an attack all that's fairly low level, you know. Okay, well, let's get rid of that. Let's go ahead and let's go with punishment. Let's use punishment. Okay. So very good, nice. Lots of talk going on. Other questions that we have, in case you guys want to involve yourselves in the chat. The question is, we were talking about what's your most useful iPad app. If you guys want to, iPad app. What's your most useful app on your phone? And we had 2 of them. One of them was to be able to scan papers and turn them into PDF documents. Maps. Maps is one of my favorite and most useful apps. Google Maps is probably the one I use most, but I've used the Apple version on and off here and there, you know, with my iPad and stuff. So it's been a pretty good app as well, you know. But definitely would like to hear more from you guys. As far as chat is wide open, so anybody who wants to hop into chat, I do want to throw out a big thank you to new subscriber Chris. Thank you so much for that. That's pretty awesome. I do want to say thank you to for the tips for today. That's been fantastic. That's pretty cool stuff. I appreciate that. Okay. So, any type of social media. Oh, yeah, social media apps. You're right, Chris. Those are super useful. You know, a lot of my friends are on Facebook, so, I mean, I wouldn't even know what my friends do without Facebook, I'll be honest with you. A lot of them post some really, I mean, you know, of course, you know, I'm in that older area, so Facebook is one of the things that I end up using quite a bit more. I'm going to let him use Scarecrow first, then I'm going to go attack with mine. Is he attacking me again? Oh yeah, he's trying to. I think that's the cheat. Yeah, that's the cheat. Yeah, any type of social media. If I kill you, I'm sorry. Oh. Okay. We'll see how it goes. Maybe I should have attacked. Okay, yeah. I guess there's a cheat. I should have figured out what the cheat was. Oh, is that all you got? Oh, that's why. Okay. Thanks a lot, Cody. My goodness. Well, I'm not fleeing. I'm going to stay right here. Okay. Fine. I'll flee, turkey. That's what it was. I saw what it took me a little bit to figure it out. Oh my goodness. And see, now I have to use one of my potions. Jeez. Yeah. Okay. Well, I better get credit for this. Okay. Any type of social media. That's a good one, Chris. I do that's fantastic. Okay, so let's hop back into the fight. Yeah, so he was the one that was killing me all that time because Ponce Gibbons was hitting me with that spell, which in the eyes of the spells, that was putting me on that side. I didn't know that it would react that way. That's a new one on me. I learned something there today. Oh, you doing it again? My goodness. He is just all about that. Well, let's go ahead and give him a helping hand there. This is your last hit. I got plenty of hits in my deck. I just got to wait for him to come on up. Very good. Awesome. So, good on Saturday morning, and we're getting ready to go into hour number 2 of today's stream, and I'm super excited again to see how far we can get into the game. I would like to go ahead and finish this whole section and be into the next section. I mean, be in the next part of Azteca. I can't remember what is after that. I think it might be Alto Alto, but that's kind of fun. Okay. Now, here's a fun one. Maybe this will bring up some cool comments. Dig deep, guys. I'd love to hear what you guys have for this. So, here's our question for the next hour of the stream. I want to know, what is the strangest app? The strangest app that you've ever come across that you just thought is bizarre? And we'll run that question all hour. What is the strangest app that you have come across? Okay, Ponce de Gibbons. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's start stacking myself up for a nice big judgment. Okay, nice big judgment. Of course, chat is wide open, so if you want to talk some more Wizard 101, or if you want to talk about what's been going on, it is wide open. TikTok, that is a strange app. I don't understand. I mean, I've seen them, and they're okay. I mean, you know, the one thing as a junior high teacher, you're always aware of new apps that are going around as a junior high teacher because there's always some new app that's happening. And, you know, I have students all the time coming up to me showing me new TikToks that they made. Like I had this one girl that she went ahead and put sweats on her head and put the top sweats down on her hands. And she made this video to the Dolly Parton sign 9 to 5 of her waking up and walking out of bed on her hands, but it was just all dressed backwards and everything. It was kind of funny, you know. All the kids I know I work with use TikTok. Yeah. So that was a pretty popular app when that thing popped out, and they're all trying to do funny things for it too. It's pretty interesting, you know. But yeah, I agree. That's kind of a bizarre one. I think the whole idea behind TikTok was to kind of grab that space that the Vines used to have. You know, that's the other thing my kids used to be on all the time were Vines. Even my own kids suddenly after all this time, they tell me that they watch Vines too, and I never could really quite get the idea behind Vines. Vines was not something I was all like, huh? Now it's not that I don't, it just never caught my interest for me to watch. But yeah, Vines and TikTok were two of them that were pretty similar with me. Okay, we're looking pretty good shape for a nice strong hit on Ponce here. Let's go ahead and put a trap on him, and we're going to go ahead and do one final hit. Okay, very cool. So, awesome. We've had lots of good discussion about favorite schools. We've had discussions about, how hard different schools are. Vine came out in your middle school years. I know. You know why people liked it? Yeah, some of it was goofy. I mean, but it was so short. It was like in and out. I don't know. The attention span to me wasn't there. People on TikTok do the strangest. Yeah, they do strange things on TikTok. But I think they're trying to get views. I think that's the big thing with TikTok is trying to get as many views as possible. I think I'm ready to go. Yeah. And it's, they do. The TikToks kind of make, depending on what they're doing, the TikToks make more sense to me than Vines ever did. Yeah. The Vines, I was like, okay, and they would just, these short little clips of stuff that doesn't always make sense what it was or why it was there for. But most of the time with the TikToks, I can usually tell what they're trying to get across with the TikToks. And the TikToks are kind of cool, Well, look at that. I didn't kill the little monkey. That's okay. We're going to get another one up and we'll finish them off. Now let's see here. Weird apps. Let's see here. What was some of the strangest apps I ran across? There was goodness. I'm trying to think. I had one on my. I'll remember it later. Yeah, but I think the TikToks are kind of funny personally. I don't sit there and scroll through TikToks. I usually have other things to do. I got to be careful. I'll actually sit there and start scrolling. Wow, that was terrible. Wow. Horrible, horrible, horrible. Sorry, I just saw that. It's like, dang, he got a lot of healing out of that. Okay. Boy, streaming sometimes when you're trying to make sure you're paying attention to the game, it can be kind of weird. Okay. Well, somebody just joined our fight. I mean, we're going to be done here before you know it. Adam Windtamer. I guess Cody must have called in some muscle or something. Okay, so let's go ahead and I mean, we have it. I don't know why he called him in. Jeez, Cody. I'm not playing with you anymore. We were fine. We had this. Just had to wait for me to throw some pips up. I would have had it. Okay, anyways. No problem. No problem at all. Okay, well, let's see here. Yep, those are some funny apps. Vines and TikTok. I don't know. I mean, I remember when YouTube came out. Gosh, how old was I when YouTube came out? Was I still in my 20s? I think I was still in my 20s, or I just turned 30 or so. I was early 30s when YouTube came out. And I'll tell you what, that was something I was all over YouTube. There's all sorts of fun things to watch on YouTube. I remember when they used to post anime. Guys would post anime to YouTube, and that would be like one of the ways I would catch up on anime I couldn't watch here in the United States, was catching episodes they just throw on YouTube before YouTube finally started shutting all that stuff. That was all the pre-Google days for YouTube, before Google bought YouTube out, and it got really strict in the way it does a lot of things and stuff. It was more Wild West way back then. It was kind of interesting. People could get things and have them posted on there for quite a while before it got taken down. Okay. Done. Looks like I get the last hit. Fantastic. Liking this. Okay, so let's just recap, guys. My name's Kimise, and I'm thank you guys for stopping in and checking out the stream. Hopefully you are having a fantastic Saturday. I'm having a pretty good Saturday. For instance, I'd rather have Balak. That's funny. This guy wasn't too terrible. Just so you know, if you're enjoying the stream, I do go ahead and stream 4 times a week. Okay, and let's see. Let's go pick up the tomato basket, because who doesn't want some tomatoes? I like tomatoes. And I stream my Wizard101 Wizard, and right now you are in the middle of taking my Balance Wizard from 0 all to 130 and completing the game. That's one of the big focuses of this particular stream series that I'm doing right now, and it's been great. We've been doing it since March, and we've had a lot of fun building up. Okay, Ponce. I also stream Minecraft because I run an SMP server, and that's a lot of fun. Now, if you like the content and you want to catch me on other moments, my YouTube channel has all my original content, which includes my Let's Play from Minecraft, as well as my new Death series. Like, I'm doing a Death School PvP series in which I'm learning how to PvP with my Death guy. We actually made some headway this week. If you didn't see the video, you should go check it out. Had a lot of fun making it. Went ahead and finally spent some crowns and got myself a crown wand. Now I feel like I'm a little bit more competitive in my fighting class, so it's been pretty good. But if you like the content, that's a great place to check, is my YouTube out for any additional content. Oh yeah, they removed your old channel? They might have just archived it, yeah. Sometimes. Oh, you remember some of your would make Club Penguin videos. That's funny. My kids used to. They used to. Who is really big on Club Penguin? That other guy. Oh, that one YouTuber, and he also did. But they were really interested in his Pop Tropica stuff. I'm trying to remember his name.
Well done.
He was one of the YouTubers that kind of got me into Minecraft. Think Noodles, yeah, Think Noodles. He was really, he did a lot of stuff. Apparently he did a lot of stuff with the Penguin, the Club Penguin quite a bit. And he did a ton of. He was my first YouTube Let's Play Minecrafter that I really got into, and really got me into Minecraft and made me see all the cool things you could do in Minecraft. Yep. Okay, let's do
You
that.
ask the Moon Skull priestesses for a blessing. So
Okay.
as not to by the Storm Eye. You
Okay.
need to make peace.
I gotta go make
and
peace now.
Recover the Ocarina wind flute he stole. Take this
Let's
to the
go.
leader of the priests. with
Okay.
salt water, and beg
Yeah, they might have just
forgiveness.
archived your channel. You know, it's interesting. Oh, I don't know if I want to go through with him again because he panics. We had that fight. That fight wasn't that bad. Okay. Well, anyways, we'll keep it going with Mr. Spirit Caller. Okay. Yeah, you remember watching him when you were somewhat stopped playing? Yeah. Yeah. That's cool. Club Penguin. Yeah, I think Noodles was I think he still does stuff, except his stuff has always been more directed towards that younger crowd. And when he started putting faces and stopped playing Minecraft, I think that's about the time I stopped watching him. Not that he's a bad YouTuber, it's just not my type of content anymore. But yeah, his Minecraft Let's Play was great. I would go back and rewatch. My kids will still go back and rewatch his Let's Plays because they really enjoyed him. And honestly, I enjoyed him too. Think Noodles is a big reason why I started playing Minecraft in the first, because of all the different things he did. Now, Wizard101, my daughter's a big reason I play Wizard101 because she got me playing with her a long time ago, and it's been a ton of fun over the years to play. You know, I remember I joined primarily, and she played her Death Wizard. I played my Myth Wizard, and we went all the way to the max level at the time, which I believe the max level was like 50 or 60. We maxed out our wizards at the time, and it was a lot of fun. It was tons of fun. Okay, wow, I'm getting all this stuff up right now. That's okay. Let's just go ahead and throw this up, and we'll pull Chimera out at the best opportune time. Very cool. Let me get something to drink here. Awesome. Well, now, at least for most schools here in the United States, it seems like we are finally in summer. So, is anybody still planning to make a summer trip? You know, I was listening to the news this morning, and it's expected to be very, very low traffic out there this summer. Like, there won't be a whole lot of people going on large trips. Yeah, I got a Chimera. Well, not my minion, but I'm going to pull up a Chimera for sure. You know, so anybody have some trips? Sure, why not, Cody? Sure, why not? Because you're doing so good at this. Okay. I'm just having fun playing myself. Okay. Yeah, so I would love to hear about. Do you guys got trips still planned? Are you guys going to go somewhere, or are you guys going to do a shorter trip? You know, it seems like a lot of parks are going to start opening up. I believe I heard that Disney opens up July 1st, I believe. So it could be cool. Sean Anners was one of the reasons that you started Minecraft. Oh, yeah? Yeah, I've heard that name as far as a classic Let's Play Minecraft guy from when Minecraft was first coming out. Yeah, absolutely. I've heard of that guy. I never watched any of his videos. Okay, it damages the boss and kills the minion. Then I just blade and feint the judge on boss. Okay, I'm sorry. He's giving me a strategy. On my bounds, I blade enough like if I were mobbing and then I raw. Well, you know what? I don't like to do that. I like to blade the way I like to blade. There you go. Okay. Yeah, I don't think Sean Anders does make videos anymore, or he's doing something else. There's been a lot of changeover in the years. Well, yeah, but I'm in a team setting right now, so the reason why I'm doing that, never mind. Yeah, that is usually my solo strategy. There you go. That is usually my solo strategy. I do have a raw in there as well, and I can do the raw. It's not that big of a deal. I'm just kind of waiting for it to pop up. Okay, very, very cool. Very, very cool. Oh, nice. Well, let's see here. I can just go ahead and pull that up again. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay, so yeah, so guys, if you kind of like the content that's going on, sorry, I zoned out there for a second, and you can't, of course, I can't stream all the time, right? So my YouTube has a whole bunch of stuff. Okay. You know what? My goodness. Since we are both fighting, that strategy does not always make sense. There we go. Okay, very good. Very good. Yeah, I mean, that strategy he gave me is a great solo strategy, but it doesn't work with everybody when you're doing doubles. But if he wants a Ra, I got a Ra for him. It's not a big deal. Very good. Well, great. That's awesome, Cody. I appreciate that. Very, very, very cool. Very cool. Okay, well. I don't mind at all. I mean, you know, I have a Ra up, but, you know, whatever. Well, that's what I've been letting you do, is focus on the boss. Okay, there we go. Alrighty, anyways, fantastic. So, let's see here. We've been having some fun today talking about a variety of different things. I appreciate everybody who's hopped in on the stream so far. Again, I want to give thanks for Chris, new subscriber today. I also want to give thanks for the tips. Got some tips from Chris and, what was it, Chris? Let me go back in there. Got some tips from Majors and from another viewer. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate it. See, if you would have just let me do it the other way, it would have been just fine. Okay. Anyways, because you were going to kill the boss anyways, if you played it right. I don't know why he was so. Anyways, okay, done. Very good. Let's move on. Let's move on. So, thank you guys so much. So let's just recap. First hour, we had one of the questions was, we're talking apps today, talking about phones as well as Wizard101. And the first question we had today was, what is your most useful app you have? And then we threw it out as, what is the strangest app you have? And TikTok seemed to get a lot of discussion, you know, as far as being one of the strangest apps. Also, we've been talking a lot Wizard101, like, what is your favorite? Gotta go talk to Hooks. What is your favorite Wizard101 class? Okay. And what is your...
The scaleless outsider.
Or what school, or what order would you put the schools in ranking, or what is the most complicated school? So those are all things that we've been talking about today, and it's been a great time. Now, I just did throw out there, if you guys are going on, you know, since summer is now full swing, especially here in the States, do you still have plans to get out and make a trip this summer sometime? I know a lot of people are putting off vacations, they're staying in quarantine, but there's lots of places opening up, and so I'm kind of curious, as anybody have a trips. Like, I just had somebody, Namu, who's another guy I play with. He had just gone on a camping trip this last week with some of his family. So I know a lot of people are still getting out and going on trips. So I'd love to know if you guys got any plans for the summer. Who has something fun to do? I know I've talked about taking my wife down to Austin. Okay, we got to feed some Quetzals. But I'm going to fight with David here for a second. Zoned out. Okay. There we go. Let's go ahead and take these guys out. And knock them down. We should get at least one more Quetzal in the queue here, shouldn't we? Yeah, we should. Very, very good. Okay, so what else is going on? Courtney Fairbreath apparently is getting drugged in over here. Oh, apparently not. That's kind of bizarre. Slide right over there. Wizard101 animation bugs out there. Okay. Ooh, we've got a sandstorm. Let's go ahead and prep our sandstorm so we can knock these guys out pretty quick. It'd be great if we got one more Quetzal, though, into the mix since we're both here. Very good. Okay. Very, very nice. I like the animation of the Quetzals. I think it's really, really cool the way they're kind of flying and you got all the spinning snake thing going on there. I think that's really pretty cool right there. Okay, so what else is happening with you guys? Well, let's talk. Let's talk about let's talk a little bit more about those wizards and those schools, okay? Like, for instance, I was playing with Cody there in second, and he was giving me his strategy, and I think that's great. And it's not bad strategy, and I didn't say it was a bad strategy. It was just like I was doing something different based upon what I thought the need was. Since I knew he was already going for the boss, I was just taking care of the minion for him, But that's okay. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and knock this guy out. Alrighty, now, so let's talk. What are some of the things that annoy you about doing some Wizard 101? What are some of the things that kind of bother you about it? Some aspects of it. I think we've talked about, how there might be some OP-ness to some of the different schools, like we were talking about last hour, how we thought, we heard rumors that King's Isle might be adjusting the Storm class, the Storm School, because they think it's gone a little OP. Of course, we've also been hearing for quite a while that the Shadow Pip spells are probably going to get some adjustments as well, because there's concern that those are a little bit overpowered for the game. Okay? Yet, I still hear people talk about how difficult the last world, I guess Imperia, yeah, I think Imperia was like one of the last worlds, how difficult the second part of Imperia is, okay. Well, Ra did not do his job, so I guess we'll let the skeleton finish up here. Oh, I should have done Ra. Why did I do Ra so early? Dang it, I am just mistiming things. Very, very cool. Oh, it's not hard enough in your opinion. Okay, so you think it's not hard enough, so you think it should be more difficult. Okay, that's good. I think, things that annoy me about Wizard 101. Things that annoy me. I'm trying to think, because I enjoy the game a lot. I guess that's why I'm playing it, right? I enjoy the game quite a bit. But I'm trying to think, I guess PvP is probably the thing that annoys me the most. In the fact that I've always had such a hard time getting into it, and being good at it. That's probably the biggest thing. I think the upcoming World K I need to make is a harder solo part. Okay, so you think the solo stuff wasn't as hard then, so you think it needs to be more difficult. Okay, that's good feedback. I think that's interesting, I don't have a strong enough opinion for those later worlds yet, because I just haven't gone up there. I mean, honestly, I think all the worlds have been their own challenging from point to point, For sure, and they all have a different challenge to it. Like a lot of people complain about Azteca being tough, but I think it's just because it's long. It's a long world. As I remember when Azteca came out, Azteca was the highest world I could get to, because that's like one of the last times I played Azteca all the way through is when Azteca was the final world, and because they hadn't brought out Chrysalis yet to finish out the arc. Okay, so now let's go talk to Hooks, which is right over here. Hopefully we've made peace now with them. That's what we want, is we want to make peace.
You gathered the eggs.
Yes.
Carry them gently, magician.
Yes, sir. Ma'am.
Collecting the eggs may seem
Okay.
like a minor
Very
chore
good.
to you. But we raise these Quetzals to be our sacred
very
messengers.
good, very good.
The
Just as a
Quetzals
reminder,
are sent
chat is
across
wide
the
open,
world
guys. So
with
anybody, if you
messages
want to chat about
for
something
each
different,
other's
please want to hop in.
and to help fight
I'm
against the
encouraging you
shadow.
guys. We'll talk Wizard 101. We can
Now
talk
let me
apps. We
sing
could
you the
talk
flower
any of these
song
different
that
things we've
opens
been
the
bringing
tree
up
of
over the last couple
secrets.
hours.
In Shoshitel Inquicata.
Nice.
Go through the tree of
Secrets and place the eggs in the nesting ground.
Do
Let's
that
do that.
and return to me.
You walk up to the tree of
Oh, there we
secrets
go.
and meditate on the
There we go.
song
That's
which
a
salt
cool
will
looking
tell
tree.
you. Show cheetle, show cheetle, show
Uh-huh.
cheat, show
There we go.
show
Chill.
chill.
There you
There
go.
you go.
Okay, we got through it. Okay, so we come in here and what we gotta do is we gotta go ahead and place the first egg. There we go. I remember this quest now. I remember placing these eggs years ago with my
You nestle the
With my,
eggs in the nest.
storm
You
wizard.
hear some hissing chirps from
Uh-huh.
the hatchlings in the area.
yeah, I think I remember
They
that.
are
That was
cute
pretty
in
cool.
size.
Ooh, there's a bridge we have to make too. Okay, yeah, there's still quite a few quests left in this area. Okay, talk to Hooks. Whoa, whoa, whoa. How did I not get pulled in there? That was luck. Luck, luck, luck. Huge luck going on there. Okay. Okay.
Let me see the rattlestick.
Yes. Will it work? You know how to keep a rhythm? Yes, I do.
Walk up to the edge of the Shoshokti River.
Okay, we got to
Shake
take the rattlestick. Nice. And serpents will come.
Cross the snake bridge. Assuming they agree that you are a friend, you'll find a jade wings.
Sounds good to me. Okay, so let's go create that bridge. And let's see what happens. Let's see what happens there.
You raise
Okay.
the rattlestick as Wick Saltwater.
Thank you, Wick
instructed,
Saltwater.
and
Fantastic.
Sound out a solid. You hear a rustling, slithering sound in the tall grass. The serpents plunge into the water with a violent spray.
Oh,
They
yeah, I
form
remember this. This is
long
like a snake bridge.
with their bodies slipping and hooking and writhing together. You should hurry across.
And there's Jade Windsun.
Well done, magician.
We made it.
Good
Woohoo.
thing you have no fear of snakes. The Shadow Queen's
Okay.
minions are crawling
Okay,
all
so
over
Shadow
the
Queen
pyramid
time.
of the storm. Get some cloaks from the Night Weavers
Mm-hmm.
down amongst the columns. I'll also need some moonflowers from the nesting grounds.
Okay, so what we got to do is we got to defeat Night Weavers, which are all balanced. Oh, that's beautiful. Let's go ahead and grab a deck that has more balance spells in it. There we go. That should do all right. Okay, and I guess let's go fight some Night Weavers. Very, very cool. Okay. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and set this up and get a blade going. Okay, we're going to use these elemental blasts to kind of knock these guys down. Should work out pretty good. Pretty good. Yep, I think, I don't know. You know, I can't wait to get to those later levels. That way I can talk with you guys more about them, especially Chrysalis and those other worlds, because I just haven't been to them. I don't really have much of an opinion on them. So I'm kind of excited to move in there. I mean, it's neat stuff. There we go. Let's go ahead and do another one for fun. And let's make sure we kill this one off. Diamonds. See, Diamonds, he went on a trip. He went to the beach. Diamonds, it's so awesome to see you. I know you've been out all week. So happy to see you back in the chat. You know, can't wait to see you back on the server, too. Haven't seen you on the server, well, for a week now. But that's okay. There's plenty of time for us to do some building, right? Very, very good. So, just as a reminder, first hour, the question of the hour was, what is the most useful app you think you have on your phone? What is the most useful app you think you have on the phone? I will have to, actually, Diamonds, I do have you set up for my whitelist Discord. It's a private Discord chat, and it has all that information on that Discord chat, the IP and everything. So, let me know if I have to re-add you. Just give me a heads up, and we'll make sure everything's taken care of for the whitelist, and we'll get you going, okay? But that's not a problem. And like I said, just check that out. If you need something, go ahead and text me in the Discord, and I'll go ahead and get you the information you need. Alrighty, so let's see here. We need to get rid of this guy. We almost have enough. Let's go ahead and just blade up, and we'll tear them down. Very, very good. Okay, so which beach did you go to, Diamonds? Let's see here. As I recall, you're East Coast, as I recall. So did you go to a beach over on the East Coast? No. Are you California? You're California. That's right. I almost forgot. You're in California. Okay, no, Maryland. I was right. Ocean City, Maryland. Is that a pretty nice beach? I know I'm pretty familiar with the beaches over in Texas. I've been to some of the beaches in Florida and California. Yeah. Yeah, it's really nice. That's cool. I mean, yeah, I'm familiar with some of those beaches. I just have never been to a whole lot of them. So that's cool. That's cool. With how was the water? Was the water cold or warm? You know, because I was thinking about doing the beach this summer too. Okay, yeah, go ahead and restart your PC. Yeah, like talking about summer trips, I threw that out earlier. Like, how many of you guys have a summer trip you might still be planning on going on? And like one of the ones that I would love to do is I want to go down to the beach because I haven't been to the beach in a few years. You know, I was thinking about throwing my kids in the vehicle and going down. The tough part is the friends that I have live down in Houston, and right now Houston is still under the quarantine, and we definitely don't want to go in there. Can you hit the sword, please? Yeah, sure. I guess so. There we go. So, glad I had enough chance to switch it there. I think he's going to do a multi-hit. That's why he wanted me to do that. I mean, I was about to kill the other one, but either way it works for me. We'll get them both out of the way. I wasn't like I was going to finish them off before he sandstormed us both anyways. Okay, awesome. So it's been a very, very nice morning. Yeah, so what trips do you guys have planned? Anybody have something excited? Chat is wide open. We can talk Wizard101. We can talk trips. We can talk apps. Like, what is the most bizarre app you have ever run across? Why do you think it's weird? Why is it so strange? You know, apparently that didn't work out for me, did it? Okay, I must have fizzled or something. Okay, let's try it again. Okay, go Elemental Blast, go. Maybe if we'll get lucky, we'll get the yay! We got the storm one. Not as good because I didn't have it enchanted because I ran out of enchant spells. But there we go. That should have softened them enough so Scarecrow here can finish it off. And maybe we'll get everything we'll need here in this one shot. Oh, he had a big enough hit. He didn't really need me. Very good. Okay. Nice, 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 nice. Very cool, very cool. Ooh, find moonflowers. Okay, so now I gotta go find the moonflowers. Let me go find the moonflowers real quick. I see them. Okay, thank goodness these are easy to find. Another moonflower for me. Ooh, I like the snakes are cool. Watch them all like go up and down. Everything. Very nice. And there we go. One more moonflower. Good. Got it done. Okay, now let's go talk to Jade. Ah, yes. But for some reason, I think that Discord is having trouble. You're already part of my Discord. Diamonds? What am I doing? Oh, yeah. Talk to Jade up here. Okay. Link is broken.
Those
Yes,
night
I
beavers
know,
were
I
no
know.
match for
But
you.
you're already in my
I'm
Discord.
sure
I don't
could
think you
take
need
them
the
all
link.
on if you had to.
Okay.
But this way will be faster.
But let's go ahead and copy. And there we go. Yeah. So that link will work. Okay. Very good. Let's move.
The Shadow
Let's keep it
Queen's
going.
minions disturbed many of the group of the 1,000 columns.
Yeah, I think I fixed that
Each
link
is a
twice, so I'm going to try it one more
monument honoring
time.
a great warrior.
Yes, the Great
We should
Warrior.
stand up some of the fallen columns to appease the local spirits.
Okay.
And we'll find my cauldron.
Okay, so we have to fix columns, right? Repair 1 of 6. Let's go over here. Let's stay out of fighting range. Okay, looks like we're going to have to carefully go around. There we go. There we go. Another one down. Let's go and fix this one. Nope, it won't let me fix that one. Oh, there we go. Another one. Whoa. Those guys. Okay, those are the Pyramid Guardians. Okay. They won't suck me into a fight. Well, I wish it would let me go. Whoa. Okay, don't want to get sucked into that. Okay, here's another one up here. Let's get that one down. And here we go. One more. Got to go. Oh, there we go. And yeah, they still look broken, but whatever. Whatever. Okay, let's talk to Jade again. So where do you find the IP again? Go to like the top of the chat. I have the IP. The IP's in the chat like 5 or 6 times. And the whole chat should be wide open for you, Diamond. So if you look around, you'll see it.
We can get. Now, I made a
And there we
transformative
go.
potion from the
Moonflowers.
Wrap yourself in the Nightweaver cloak. It will give you the face of a Nightweaver and let you slip inside. Once inside,
I mean, it's the same
find
IP
out
as
what
last
the
season.
Shadow Queen's minions are scheming.
There we go. Okay, very good. Okay, so now Let's go use the cauldron.
You aren't sure you like this too much.
Oh, hey.
Somehow wearing even an illusion, and this cloak is super itchy.
Yeah, okay, so we get to do the whole, you know, look at me, I'm a shadow weaver thing. Very good. Okay, let's head up here and let's see if we can't help the jaguar out. Okay, is anybody coming up? Oh, is he stuck down there? He said he was coming, wasn't he? Okay, he might have already gone in. Okay, so no problem at all. Alrighty, guys. So once again, my name is Kimise, and I having a good time playing some games today, mainly Wizard101. I do stream Wizard101 twice a week. I usually stream Wizard101 on Saturday mornings as well as Tuesdays. Okay, so this would be a whole lot easier with a, let's see here, with somebody else in here, but that's okay. Let's go ahead and get the right deck up. Okay, let's do this thing. Also, I stream Minecraft on Fridays and on Sundays. In fact, we just kicked off a new Let's Play, a new season of Let's Play. This is going to be my third season, my third year doing Let's Play World, so I'm super excited about it. So it's going to make me fight all four, because that's what makes fights like these tough, is when you have to do all four. Ah, Unicorpse is back in. So can I claim territory or something? Yes, Diamonds. You might want to look at the map, and then we can go ahead and mark it off for you. And the map's bigger than that. That's just all that I have on that little screen. Oh, you think this is block? I think I already did block, though. I did block, I think I already did block. So I don't think, I mean, you don't have to do block twice, do you? Majors? Because block was actually in the big pyramid. Block was in the big pyramid. Or the cenote. It was in one of those two. It was in the one before this. So I know it's not block. Oh, we fight block 3 times? So we do twice here? Huh, interesting. Oh, yeah, I think, let's see here. We're just going to go to Cody. Let's see here. Where is he? 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 Okay, we're going to go ahead and hook up with Cody. And there we go. That's the one we want. Okay, he went in already. My bad. So, let's just go back in. Get back into that fight. Okay, so you fight block 3 times in the game. This may not be... What Zox are you in? Okay, so this is the second one right now. Okay? So, in the second one... Or should I say, we've fought block twice now, and I think the third one is in a key dungeon, is it, or is it still in the quests? I don't know. Okay, let's go ahead and do that. What Zox are you in? I know that I just, like a couple dungeons ago, we just fought block, so I wasn't sure if I was going to end up fighting block so early again. Not sure at all, but we might. We might. I don't remember doing it that quickly. Oh, what zone? In the marshes zone, the saltwater marshes. That's the zone I'm in. And block we fought back in, I think the cenote is where we fought block in. So, or 3 points. It might have been 3 points. So, yeah, that's I'm pretty sure. You know, and I didn't know we did them a third time, or at least I don't remember doing them a third time in here. But it's been a long time since I played through Azteca, so that's to be expected. That's to be expected. Okay, let's go ahead and get these guys hurting. You fight block again in one of the later worlds. Okay, so it's a different world. Okay, yes. Well, I can fix that for you really quick. I had some whitelisting problems with that, Diamonds. What was your login again? What was your name? What was your screen name again, Diamonds? Do you remember? Okay, let's see here. There we go. That's what we want. Okay, with any luck, we'll finish this one out pretty quick. Diamonds TTV. I remember now. I remember. Okay. Okay. So... Okay, you are added now, diamonds. So, yeah, so just remember, take a look at that Discord. There's some basic ground rules. But yeah, hop on in. You should be good to go now. Very, very good. Okay, so nice. Got to catch up with somebody we haven't seen for a week because of vacation. Very good to see him. Hopefully he's going to have some fun. Okay, let's try doing Ra again while we still have a blade up. Okay. Yeah, that's what I thought. I knew we fought him 3 times. I just didn't think I'd fight him again here in Azteca because I already got him. I already fought him once in Azteca, and he wasn't even that tough. He didn't cheat anymore. It was once I got into the fight and knew he wasn't going to cheat, it was pretty easy. Yeah, Safaria. Oh, and twice in Azteca. Okay, well, then we'll eventually come across him again, I'm sure. Am I like in forever stun mode? I feel like I'm forever in stun mode right now. I think they've stunned me like almost every, like last 3 times. Okay, Twin Giants area. Oh, that's right. That's the other place you're going to read them. Twin Giants. Yeah, I already did the 3 points. Yeah, we did the 3 points area. We it's just that I'm still ways away from Twin Giants. Very, very good. Awesome. Okay. Well, no problem. Just not now. Don't have to fight them yet. Okay. Well, this seems to be the dungeon that I should have made sure I went in with some help. Maybe if Raw criticals. Nice. Okay, we might have this. Okay. Does he critical enough, though? Because sometimes his criticals aren't high enough. Oh, they're not high enough. But maybe I think I have enough pips to do a sandstorm right away. So if I can do a sandstorm and knock these guys down, that will be doable. That will be doable. The tough part is that there's 4 of them. You know, any fight where there's 4 guys you got to fight and they're fairly on level with you can be challenging fights because they can hit you so many times before you get a shot off at them. Yeah, they can do quite a bit of damage. Okay. Yes, let's go ahead and do that sandstorm, and hopefully we'll get them without them doing any too much major damage on me really quick. Awesome. Quick question. Sure. For you and everyone in chat, throughout the adventure in Wizard101, what was the #1 boss you hated battling the most? That's a great question. In fact, we had that one. We did that one a month and a half ago, but it'd be a great one to visit. The boss that I hated the most. I'll tell you what. The boss that I hated the most, that I could not come up with a strategy or find a way to defeat him without having somebody else in the fight with me, had to be the lion guy in Chrysalis. I'm trying to remember what his name. I think he's almost named after like a Craven, I think. Yeah, Craven is the guy. The Craven the lion in Chrysalis. I could not do anything. I mean, he was just hitting me with that damage over time spell over and over and over again, and it was so demoralizing. That has to be the. I mean, Block was tough. Block was just tough because his cheat, and it made sense. But it was, but the one that would really wore me out was
You are not of the
was
shadow.
Craven over in Chrysalis.
Please, I beg you, repair my tomb.
Okay, so we're gonna fix everything for the ghost. Okay, there we go. Nice, got that up and going. Ooh, we got some pips going. That means there's another fight. Okay, very, very good.
Thank you.
Yep, that's a
The
great
shadow
question,
queen
guys.
saved
What
me
is
far
your
from my rest.
what is
But
your
I
#1 boss that you
discarded
hated
me.
battling the
They
most
said I
out
was
there?
not old enough. I'm
I would love to
over
hear that
1,000
too. What is the
cycles gone,
boss
thank
that
very
you
much.
had the
Not
most
old
trouble
enough,
with?
But I am thankful. She
Very
stole
good,
the
okay.
oldest spirits who were here. The Shadow Queen is gone.
Majors.
But her minions are
Storm
in the
Titan,
central
probably.
chamber stealing treasures.
Haven't
You
gotten that
must
far.
Stop them.
I bet you if you were storm fighting the storm fight, and that probably wasn't a fun
I'm
fight.
trying to summon the Storm Cayman and chain him as my servant. I didn't want to.
Oh my goodness, this is another tough one. Oh boy. I don't know if I'm going to make it through this fight. Okay, so it's the final boss. So the Storm Titan's the final boss. So that means they've gone through all the Titans then with finishing off the Storm Titan. There we go. That is interesting. Very, very cool. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to win this. I don't. I should have come in here with a little bit more power. Okay, well, Well, let's start the fight. If I die, I know that I need to team up when I come back in here, okay? Let's give it a shot. Okay, so we're going to go for it. We're going to go for it. Okay, Blue Agnes. Yeah, you do that, Blue Agnes. You go ahead and do your thing right there. You sit there and you do the whole hand-wringing thing, you know, but we'll get you. The tough part is I'm not sure how much resistance these guys are going to have, these Night Weavers. But we're going to find out here pretty quick. We're going to find out. Alrighty. So, yeah, that's a great question. So the Storm Titan, yep. Craven was the one that just frustrated me the most. I mean, most of the time I can figure out strategies around certain bosses and stuff. Sometimes it just takes time. But Craven, I mean, my Storm guy, I was just totally frustrated with Craven. And I'll be honest with you, the Queen Bee, that's where I'm stuck at right now with my Storm character. He's stuck with the Queen Bee fight, and that particular cheat she's using is quite the frustrating cheat that she's got going on right now, where she is bringing in other bees to take her damage, and I haven't quite figured out how to deal with that, you know, effectively yet. So that's been one that's kind of like been going. It's been like, are you kidding me, boy? That's wearing me out. Did I use some pips? I don't think I used any pips. Did they use a steel pip spell? I think they use a steel pip spell. That's how it works sometimes. Ooh, there we go. Unicorp. You think yours might have been the final bosses in the Waterworks area just from the constant switching of the battle aura cheat? You know, once you figured out their cheat, and that was a pretty interesting cheat, you know. Once you figured out their cheat, they weren't all that bad. You know, once you figured out, once you got the timing down, and especially if you were good enough at communicating it within the chat so you could have everybody on your team for it, I don't think the Waterworks in the end was all that terrible, honestly. I mean, they were long fights, and they were meant to be long fights, but yeah, those cheats, those alternating cheats were annoying. I can agree with you there. You know, most annoying one I've ever had. Nah, not really, but definitely was an annoying set of bosses. And that cheat, the cheat where just back and forth, and they had different cheats. You know what? Another set of bosses that really annoyed me were the first two that you ran into on the Tower of the Helephant. You know, because going through the Tower of the Helephant is tough on level. Yeah, and that I remember those guys. Those guys were hard, you know. Let's go ahead and raw them. Let's see how well raw will do. Maybe we'll get a critical. Yeah, the first battle in the Tower of the Helephant was just tough. They had some really tough cheats, and it was really difficult. I think I finally got through with the carry on that game. I finally made it through that dungeon with the carry. And still all I got was an ice one. Yep. Still all I got was an ice amulet out of the whole thing. Oh well. Very good, Ra. That's only 1263. So I guess we're just gonna have to do better next time. Just gonna have to do better next time if I'm still alive to cast this next time. Okay, very, very good. So just to recap where we've been at for the last couple hours. We have lots of great discussions going on. Right now we're talking about the boss that we love to hate most as far as during our Wizard 101 thing, and we've had some great options popped up. You refuse going to the Tower of the Helephant now just based on that experience. I don't blame you. I hadn't been in the Tower of the Helephant for years, and when I was going through my back quest with my balance guy, I saw the Tower of the Helephant there. I said, well, let's go through it. And so I did a team up and got a couple of level 130s go through us, and it was really easy with the level 130 guys because I guess the cheats hardly didn't affect them at all. But yeah, it wasn't that bad with those guys. So it was like, interesting. Well, there we go. So yeah, awesome. Very, very nice. Very, very nice. Okay. Awesome. Diamonds, that sounds good. I like your choice of the map. Yes, they got me. Okay. Not unexpected. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's go fill up our stuff, and then we're going to go back in there. Yeah, that looks fine, Diamonds. I saw your claim. And, yeah, it's getting all kind of cozy over there, but I think there's plenty of room for you guys to build. Okay, let's see here. Let's get my jungle warthog back up and going. And let's Well, we don't want to go this way. Yes, we do want to go this way because I need to go and fill up my potions. And then we're going to go back up in there, and we're going to see if we can't find a team up for that dungeon, because 4-on-1 is just too much for me to handle, unfortunately. But it won't be that big of a deal. Okay, back to Wizard101. Back to the Wizard City. We are heading. Yeah. Very, very cool. Yeah, the carry, it wasn't so bad when I did it with the carry. But trying to do it with with 4 wizards on level. I remember Elephant was the one everybody was trying to finish besides Waterworks, because it came out about the same time. And I remember just going to Elephant and just getting my butt kicked every time we went in there, and it was just oh my goodness, it was just an ordeal. The Tower of the Elephant was just so hard, and we would go in there with 3 good on-level wizards, and we would still get our butts kicked every time we went in there. It was just terrible. You know what? Minecraft Dungeons. If you like a dungeon crawler like Diablo, Minecraft Dungeons was a ton of fun to play. I went ahead and played it for a couple of hours on stream, like I think it was Wednesday. Yeah, Wednesday or Thursday, and it was a ton of fun. If you know, it's definitely worth playing. I just got to decide if it's worth me putting a whole bunch of time into it. Since I bought it, I'm definitely going to play it and finish it up. I don't know if I'll stream it again, because it was a different type of game to stream for me. I really like doing Minecraft, and I really enjoy doing Wizard101 because it gives me opportunity to think and know what's going on around me. So those are the reasons why I stream both of these more often than any of the other games. I'm always looking for other games. Like, I'm really looking forward to Hytale, because Hytale will be coming out hopefully end of the year, beginning of next year, and that's one of the games I'm definitely looking forward to quite a bit, because I think that's going to be a lot of fun. But yeah, Dungeons was great. It was fast gameplay. It was challenging without being too terribly hard. I had a really good time with it. It was a fun game. So I would definitely do it. I would definitely play that game some more. Whether I would stream it or not so sure. Didn't really fit my stream style as well, but I thought it was a ton of fun. Okay, so now we're going to redo this dungeon, but this time we're going to do a team up. That way I stand a better chance. Huh. Yeah. If you like those, if you like playing those dungeon crawlers like Diablo, it was a lot of fun. It moves really quickly. There's lots of opportunities to upgrade your gear and to enchant your gear with different things that will help you be more effective in it. That's okay. Let's drink from that old cauldron again. There we go. Let's sneak across. It's not really sneaking though, is it? No, not sneaking though. And then let's go ahead and do a team up. Yeah. I should have waited for Cody, but that's okay. Here we go, and we are, I don't care, minimum size 2. Yeah, questing, yeah, that's fine. We'll see who can join us here in the fight. So, just to recap where we're at, we are getting ready to finish hour number 2 of today's stream. We still have another hour of streaming, so anybody who ends up hanging out, thank you guys for hanging out. I want to start off by saying thanks, Chris, for the subscription. I appreciate it. In fact, I want to do a shout out for all my subscribers. Thank you guys. You make this so much fun to do and enjoy. I appreciate you guys giving me the pack up there. Appreciate any tips you guys thrown away. Looks like we hit our tip goal for the month. Thank you so much. That helps keeps the lights on. I do appreciate that. That's pretty awesome. I do want to thank all of my followers. You guys are fantastic. I'm sure we'll see some new followers today. We always see some new followers every stream, but thank you very much. If you haven't followed, I'd appreciate it if you shot me a follow. That'd be pretty cool. As far as what we've been talking about, chat has been pretty active today. So we've talked about all sorts of things, from different types of apps that we really like versus apps that we think are just really strange. We've also been talking a ton about Wizard101, your favorite bosses versus your favorite schools, most difficult schools to play through, which school you would prefer. That's been tons of fun. We've been talking about boss fights we really love to hate as well. And we're getting ready to go into our third hour here in just a few minutes. So it's been a really, really good thing. If you like the stream, enjoy some of my content, I'd encourage you to go check out my YouTube channel, Kimmy Say Gaming. It does have all my stream replays on it, so you can go catch old replays if you want, or you can check out my Let's Play, because I do have a run of Minecraft Let's Play, and I do have my Wizard101 series. I have my old Myth one that I started kind of like this, and we ran for a time before we decided to take that totally streaming, because I think Wizard101 works really well streaming. But I also have my new death character PvP series that I started a couple weeks ago, and just put out the second episode this week, and it's a lot of fun. Gotten some good feedback for it. So thank you everybody for stopping and checking out. And it looks like nobody wants to team up on this dungeon. No surprises there. I wonder if you can walk behind up the top here. I don't think you can. We could go, what's that? We could go into the Pyramid of the Storm Eye, but let's see here. Very, very, very good. I should have waited. Awesome. Well, no problems. Who is on? Let's see here. Thomas, Life Sword, Noah, Emerald Blood, and Colin Frostcloud's all on. You're getting on right now? Yeah, come on over, Unicorps. This dungeon just needs it needs two hands. It's not a one-handed dungeon. Well, I guess unless you're level 130, or you have bugs or something. Oh, hey, I got the thing. Oh, wait, Megan and Blaze? Oh, looks like I got a team. That'd be kind of cool. So, let's see here. If Unicorps comes on, we'll go ahead and add him to the group too. Oh, never mind. Okay, not a problem. You're welcome to if you want, but it looks like we got a team finally, so I'm good. It looks like a couple of death ones. That should go pretty quick, actually, with a couple of death guys. I'll go ahead and leave my current deck loaded in. Should work for me. You're getting on anyways. Well, good. We'll have some fun playing some Wizard101 today, Unicorps. Awesome. So glad you were able to make it back onto the stream today and do some chatting. It's been pretty good. Can always add me. Doubt I'll be able to join in that time. Yeah, it's going pretty quick. We still got a minute. Guess I could always ditch him. Yeah, it wouldn't let me port into this. It's one of those dungeons that won't let you port into, unfortunately. 47 seconds. Very, very good. We're almost there, guys. In my new bug outfit. You know what? Let's do a selfie camera of my bug. There we go. We'll take that picture. Awesome. Okay, so is Unicorps going to make it or not? 14 seconds. Pyramid of the Storm Eye and Azteca. And hey, looks like we got a team now. Okay, no problem. Let's go take him down. And we all got that same outfit on too. Yep. Okay, you would have made it. I'm so sorry. Oh, it was getting pretty close. It just clicked us in. But I just had recently reinstall the game over my... Oh, yeah. And when you reinstall, there's so much content now. It'll take quite a bit to download and get updated and everything, too. The game's gotten pretty big over the years. Tons of content on it. Look at those guys doing the earthquakes right away. Aren't they cute? Okay. Is he going to do an earthquake too? Nope, he's just doing that. So, when you tried to join, it started downloading the world data for Azteca. That's what got you. It was like, oh, we got to download all this before we can let you into that fight, don't we? Yeah, it looks like it. Yeah. Yeah, I kind of figured it was something like that when you said you had to reinstall the game recently. So, if you haven't been to Azteca for a while, you probably had to sit there and try to load everything in before I'd let you in. That was too bad. You were there. You were right there. Okay. So let's go ahead and let's get this going. We got a couple of death guys here, so let's see what they're doing there. Okay. Yeah, we can join in on something else for sure. I mean, there's certainly plenty of dungeons here in Azteca to keep us busy for sure. Okay, so we just got to go ahead and what are those two guys waiting on? So we got Megan Nightlife, she's a death one, and then we have Blaze Goldflower. Blaze Goldflower, very, very nice. And Kieran Sandhammer over here at the end. Liking that. Okay, she has a book for her pet. And what does Blaze have? Blaze has a, I can't tell. The frog. The frog is like grabbing all of my attention. I can't tell. Oh. Oh, he has like a little cat. He has one. He has that. Oh, a storm dog. No, a death dog. Cool. Ah, your character you will meeting is also death. It is like the death convention. That's awesome. That's all I played with today is death, guys. Not a problem. Death is a popular school, and it's a good school to be in too. Definitely a lot of advantages playing with death. My goodness. Okay, so we are getting ready to go to the third hour, and I do like to throw out a new question every hour. So I do have another question that I've been kind of holding on to. Okay, so let's see here. Okay. And since everybody has phones, we've been doing phone and app questions today, which have been a lot of fun. Okay. So I'd love to see, what do you guys think phones are going to be like in 10 years from now? We've already had them change so much in 10 years. You know, well, you refine. They've really refined themselves in 10 years. There was actually more change from 2000 to 2010. But now they've really refined themselves, or at least it seems like they've really refined themselves in the last 10 years. So what are the next 10 years of phones going to be like? There's been lots of different prototypes for phones. And I think, like for instance, in this last year, they've actually launched a couple of folding phones, which is kind of interesting, where the screen actually folds. So that could be something. There's been some great stuff. Diamond, you're saying holograms. I think you might be on track to do something there. Like there's this one sci-fi show called The Expanse. I don't know if any of you guys saw it. It was on Sci-Fi for a while, and then I believe Amazon streaming services picked it up and continued the series. And one of the coolest things about that particular show that I thought was pretty cool about it is that the phones were just it was like clear plastic, and they would fold, but they would flip open, and it was all just holograms, just on the glass. It just seemed like clear glass. And I thought that was pretty cool. And you could actually stretch it out to a screen like that, or should I say, you could stretch it out to a screen, so it was like a screen. The phone would fold and stuff. And I thought those were pretty cool. That was a pretty neat idea for a future phone. 10 years? Can't really see much change in terms of the look of games. I can see upgrades and software to them in 10 years. Also with the trend of bigger phones, I think they might keep trying to make phones bigger and bigger. I think so, but I think the idea is how to keep it small, yet give you that big experience. And I think, like, for instance, the two foldables that they released this year, like Samsung released a foldable, and yeah, I know you meant phones. I know you meant phones. Samsung released a foldable, and
You're not of the shadow, are you? Please,
and we got the new Razr this year, and the big hype between those is that they were foldable. Like the Samsung, it was almost like getting a mini tablet once you unfolded it and everything. So I believe that was the trick to one of them.
The Shadow Queen.
So
Thank you.
there we go. Let's get all that out of the way. Nice.
You are not of the shadow, are you?
Okay,
Please,
I'm ready to go,
beg
guys.
you,
If you guys are
repair
ready to
my
go.
tomb.
Very good. Since we do have a boss coming
I'm
up.
trying to summon the Storm Cayman and chain him as my servant.
Cancel. Sorry. Let's do this. Dang it. Dang it. What did I do wrong? Give me the deck I want. There we go. I need to get rid of some decks. I think I might have just turned my deck off. Let's try that again. Okay, good. Well, I'm ready to go, guys. A lot of changes with phones. I think there will be, because technology keeps on going. Like, just the idea of a foldable phone where you have the big screen and it just folds in the center. I couldn't imagine it, but they've already started figuring out how to do it. And you know how things are. Usually, the first time it comes out, it's kind of like, are they kidding me? And then suddenly it becomes a very, very mainstreamable thing, which is really wild because the technology suddenly starts catching up. Technology starts going. So if they're making foldable phones now, I bet you that's going to be one of the biggest trends we'll probably see in a few years are those foldable phones. A phone that can fit in your side of your pocket. Like my wife, she was complaining about her phone. We got her a new Samsung phone, and it's about as big as my I got an S9, for instance, S9 Plus, and she's already complaining it's too big for her. She would rather have a phone that is smaller. And I think a foldable phone, if they can make them thin enough, I think that'd be the way to go. Level 11. Yes. Yeah, so you know how they made the laptops with detachable keyboards and how they can fold backwards? I have a feeling they might do that. Yeah, I think that's where they're going. Yeah, I think that's where they're going with that. I think the phones, you know, if they can make them smaller. Like, I think people like the large size of the phones, but they don't like the large size of the phones. You know what I'm saying? You know, I think, and I think that's probably going to be one of the biggest things that'll probably change here pretty quick. Well, I think over time is going to be that, you know, is we're going to see bigger phones, but they'll be able to fold and be smaller so that they're more easy to carry around. I mean, that's my thought. I think that's what we'll be seeing in phones in the next 10 years. And the only thing that's holding us back is materials. You know, how more reliable can they make those materials so that, you know, like so that they're not cracking or breaking, so that they're resilient, you know. How much thinner can they get those electronics so that, you know, it doesn't take up as much space, you know? And so I'm thinking those are going to be a lot of the things that we might see in the next 10 years with phones. But yeah, I find that stuff fascinating for me. So you need a larger phone. Yeah. Oh yeah. So you need a lot of space to help you. Yep. You know, I kind of like the larger phones just because, you know, I mean, what do we use our phones for now? Like, I use my phones for tons of things. I use it for a lot of multimedia stuff. Sometimes I'm downloading books and I'm reading them on my phone. I use my phone for a ton of things. It's not just a phone to talk to people and stuff. I mean, if you include like multimedia and everything, our phones are used for so many things. And I prefer a bigger screen to watch and do a lot of that stuff on, as well as, you know, my fingers are not small by any stretch, so it's a little bit easier to type with some bigger letters and stuff too. I would agree with that for sure. So I think the trend for bigger phones is going to continue because people like bigger phones. But I think one of the things we're also going to see with phones is that they're going to find a way to take those larger phones and be able to fold them or make them smaller so that they take up less space. Because people want bigger phones, but they don't necessarily want the space that the phones take up, or at least that's what I notice. That's what I think. So I think it's going to be pretty interesting in the next 10 years to see where that goes. I love watching tech stuff and learning about tech stuff and changes because there's always something new and something wild. Like HP, they just revealed a brand new virtual reality headset that looks like it's going to be a pretty strong contender for like one of the best ones on the market. You know, I can't remember all the stats on it, but it looked really pretty neat. So that could be something as well that becomes that becomes a wide-ranging thing. I'm going to go ahead and do that. We'll see how much more she does. Somebody needs a scarecrow because my spells aren't going to do so much to the minions there. Okay, so yeah, so those are some of the things I've been thinking about that I think would be kind of cool, you know. Okay, so another Wizard 101 question to throw out there, you know, and this is probably a really hard one for a lot of people, you know. What is your all-time favorite spell? Do you have an all-time favorite spell that you just love the animation, you love the damage it does, you love how it works? It is one of your favorite spells to cast. You know, let me know in the chat, guys. What is your all-time favorite Wizard 101 spell? Well, she toasted her. Wow, that girl can play. You know, very, very good. Megan, nice job, Megan. Very, very good. Yeah, that's a large range question, isn't it? Blade. Very good. Okay, awesome. So we just have to get rid of those 3 guys. Very, very good. Yeah, it's a big question, but think about it. Could you pick a favorite spell? You know? Could you pick a favorite spell? I'm thinking about it. What would be my favorite spell out of the ones I'm familiar with and the ones I know? I would think, and let's narrow it down. Let's make it a little bit easier question, Corpa. What is your favorite spell per class? Let's narrow it down a little bit more. Like, if you're a death character, what is the spell you love to see, you love to cast, you enjoy the most casting? Like I think right now with my balance guy, out of all the spells I've seen and the spells I know, I think I really like, for my balance spells, I think I really like that Sabertooth spell. I think that's awesome. Yeah, let's go per class. I think that might be a little bit easier to answer, because there's so many good ones, right? Dr. Von Monster. Dr. Von's Monster Diamond is awesome. We just saw that one just a little bit ago. Yeah, I would agree. I would have to say with Death, that is my favorite Death spell as well. I would agree. Dr. Von's is probably my favorite Death spell. Let's see your Storm. What is my favorite Storm spell? There's a lot of good Storm spells. That's a tough one. Oh, you like the Cthulhu? That's a cool spell, but I think it kind of, I don't know. In some of the animation stuff, it kind of makes me, I don't know, it seems like I kind of feel like that. I wasn't sure they knew totally how they wanted to do the animation the way and they ended up with what they had. I think it's a cool spell. It's just not my favorite. I think Dr. Von's is probably my favorite Death one. Now for Storm, let's see, what's our favorite Storm spell? My favorite Storm spell would have to be, oh, that's a tough one. I like the Mermaids a lot. I've always liked the Mermaids one for the Storm spell. I've always thought that was a pretty cool Storm spell, where you got these mermaids popping up, the sirens, and they're singing down your opponents. I always thought that was a pretty cool one. Your favorite Storm spell is probably Triton. Triton's a great spell. I'll tell you what, Triton was always one of my go-tos for single combat because I could get some super high hits using Triton, and he wasn't very many pips at all. That was the best part about Triton. It wasn't very many pips at all. Oh yeah, the underwater effect. I thought that. I think that's pretty cool. That's a really, really good choice, Full Metal. I like that. I think for Storm, I think I'd still go with the Mermaids. I think that's my favorite one for Storm. Now for Balance, since I'm playing a Balance character, let's see here. What would be my favorite Balance? The website, you can go look at the seed. You can look at, go to, oh, you'd go with Lightning Bugs. Yeah, Lightning Bugs is pretty cool. If you want to go ahead and use the seed and check it out a little bit more, Diamonds, you can go check it out on, go ahead and use Chunk Base. Chunk Base. Go ahead and use Chunk Base. Yeah. That was a pretty good hit for old Happy there. Good job, Raw. You softened him up for the Scarecrow. Loving ya. Lightning Bugs. That's a great one. That's a great one for Storm, I think. For sure. Okay, for Balance, yeah, I think it's a Sabertooth spell. I think that's my favorite Balance spell. I don't have it yet, but I know it's coming up, and I cannot wait to get the balance to get that spell. So I'm really looking forward to it. So I can like, Sabertooth some guys.
My summoning spell!
Oh, there we go. Yeah, Chunk Base. That's the one, Diamond, right there. Chunk Base.
The codex that Blue Agnes was, or maybe it is one. Good thing she wasn't able to summon it.
Very good, at least.
That crackle of thunder. Uh-oh.
Let's go find out what's going on downstairs. For Balance, you would say Spectral Blast. Yeah, Spectral Blast is a cool spell. It is pretty simple. That's a nice advantage to it. Oh, I love how they made these temples all over Azteca, but how they stylized them all.
Who dares try to chain the lightning?
Ooh, the chain the lightning.
You've called down the thunder.
Where do I go to look at the seed? Sorry. Well, you gotta get the seed number, okay, Diamonds, and the seed number is in the chat somewhere, okay. Oh, I remember this fight. Oh yeah, this is like 2 boss. No, different fight. Never mind. Okay, let me go ahead and get the right deck up. Oh, yeah, I got the right deck up. Yeah, we're good. We're good. Okay, very good. Okay, so now you're not bothering me, Diamonds. The seed number should be on one of those things. Okay, if you have the seed number, go to Chunk Base. You'll be able to type it in, and they've got a few different maps you can pull up for that. That'd probably be the easiest way. Yeah, the Sabertooth is like one of my favorites. But that Russian doll one, oh, yeah, the Russian doll one, you're right. I forgot about the Russian doll one. I forgot the Russian doll one's a balanced one because I haven't gotten up there. That is a pretty cool one. The Russian doll one is pretty sweet. Let's see here. If I was to pick a myth favorite, I think I'm still going to stick with the Sabertooth one. I like the Sabertooth one. Now, if I was going to pick a myth favorite, okay, I would have to say Medusa is probably one of my all-time favorite spells. I love the Medusa spell, you know, and I've seen some of the ones that myth gets after the after the lizard, and they're okay. Like the Atlas one's okay, you know, and the Azteca one's okay, but I don't think the I don't think they're as cool as Medusa. So Medusa has to be my favorite myth spell. I would have to go there. Medusa is my favorite myth spell. I likes it a lot. I likes it. Now for fire, if I had to choose a favorite fire spell, geez, what's my favorite fire spell? I'm going to go with the Ifrit. I love the Ifrit. When I'm playing my fire guy, I love casting Ifrit on things. I like the way it looks. Yeah, Medusa's always been one of the ones I enjoy most. And for fire, I think I would have to say Ifrit's my favorite fire. But that's tough because fire has a lot of really cool... Oh, Full Metal? Orthrus? Yeah, Orthrus is cool. Definitely. Definitely a good spell. But I think I'd still go Medusa. I think that's my favorite. Now, going on with fire. Fire has so many cool spells, but I think Ifrit has to be my favorite fire spell. Ooh, or the Bull. Gosh, I like that Bull spell, too. That's tough. Yeah, fire's a little bit harder to make a choice from because fire has a lot of really cool-looking spells. And I guess, my goodness, it'd either be the Bull or it would be the Ifrit. Yeah, Ifrit or Bull. Those are like my two favorite fire spells. Okay, so how do we want to do this? Raging Bull, yeah. Raging Bull's cool, isn't it? Let's see here. Sure, we'll go ahead and get her ready to go. We'll put a trap on our Storm guy so we can get rid of him. Yeah, Raging Bull's pretty awesome. Your myth favorites, definitely Orthrus, cool. Full Metal, you said, yeah, Raging Bull. Yeah, Raging Bull is super cool. And that one's right there. I mean, that one or Ifrit, but the Raging Bull is pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. I love that. I love that spell. That mechanical bull that comes out of Greek mythology is so neat. Dave, you guys see that second Percy Jackson movie where they had the mechanical bull go through the camp and stuff? I thought that was a pretty neat action sequence from what I remember of it. It was pretty cool. Oh, have you heard? Are there any Percy Jackson fans out there? I know you guys are like the Percy Jackson generation that all read Percy Jackson. Maybe some of you, you know. But I think I heard some reports that they're actually working on a Percy Jackson series as opposed to trying to do the movies, because the movies weren't all that great, or at least I didn't think they were all that good. There were some points of them that I thought were pretty neat, but for the most part, they weren't that great. But I was hearing just the other day that it looks like we're going to be seeing a Percy Jackson series. I'm kind of excited for that because they could do so many cool things in a series that the movie just could not translate across from Percy Jackson. So I'm interested. I'm pretty interested in that. I think it'd be kind of neat. There are a lot of cool movies that are coming, though. I wish I had a blade. I could have bladed him. Okay, very cool. We're going along right now. Now we got a couple schools left that we haven't talked about. Okay, we haven't talked about life, and we haven't talked about ice. So, for instance, what would be your favorite life spell? Now, I'm going to have to sit back and say I think my favorite life spell has to be the Centaur. I think I like the Centaur. I always have. The Forest Lord is okay. Pixie's just silly to me, but I've always really, really liked I've always really, really liked the Centaur. The Centaur, what I thought was a cool spell. I almost think half the time the Centaur could have worked really well as a myth spell as well. So the Centaur, that's always been like one of my favorite spells for the life thing. Now, Ice, though, man, Ice has so many cool spells. Ice and Fire, they really got some really cool spells. Oh, nice. See, I actually had to heal myself. Those 2 death guys didn't have to worry about that. Life, you'll have to go with the new life spell with the life squirrel. Oh, I forgot about that. That's the big tree of life from Ragnarok. That's pretty cool. I think I've seen that squirrel spell once. I've only seen that squirrel spell once, and I don't remember it very well, but that's very cool. You know, that goes back to the old Norse mythology where you had the big tree of life. I forgot what it was called, but there was this raging squirrel that lived in that tree, and that would kick your butt if you went into the tree, I believe. So I believe that's where the whole idea behind that life spell came from, which is pretty cool. That's neat. Yeah, I think I'd still go with, I mean, that is a cool spell, but I think I'm you know, not satire. Half man, half horse. There we go. I can't put words together. Can't do it. Oh no. Okay, let's go ahead and set up for critical time. For Ice, you'd go with the Woolly Mammoth. I remember when I was playing my Ice guy and I finally got the Woolly Mammoth. Oh, so stoked. I thought that spell was so awesome. Still think it's awesome. I love it how it starts off as if it's like a snowman. It's like the creepy snowman with the dagger, and the Woolly Mammoth just charges in and knocks him out of the way. That is pretty cool. But, you know, I do have a soft side for the penguins. Oh, the Clima. Yeah, I saw that. The Climaclysm spell. Yeah, I saw that. I think it's cool, but I'm not sure yet. I'm not sure. I think I like the penguins better, actually. The penguin spell is very, very cool. Takes me back. Okay, so let's see here. Let's go ahead and do we have enough for Chimera? We do have enough for Chimera. Maybe we'll critical Chimera and do some major damage. At least a few thousand, right? Good. Well, I'm glad we're talking spells. You know, I enjoy that. You know, the Snowball Barrage is one very humorous and very enjoyable. Yeah, I think it's, well, it takes a little bit for it to do, but it's very cool. The Penguin Snowball Barrage is a neat spell, you know. And I guess that pops up with Polaris or something like that. I'm pretty excited. I think one more level and I get my level 88 spell, which I'm pretty excited about. I think it's going to be Sabretooth. I've been waiting a long time for that. But I will say, you know, Chimera, pretty cool spell. Pretty neat spell. You know, it can definitely do quite a bit of damage. It's so much better than Hydra, you know, as far as laying in some big hits, you know. And everybody wants to see the Chimera, you know. I like the goat. The goat just looks mean. Yeah, Polaris based. That's what I suspected. Very nice. Storm Kaiman is almost toast. Well, let's go ahead and let's throw some blades on some of everybody else so they can finish him off. He only has like 6,000 health now. I did all the heavy lifting. There we go. Oh, yeah. Sabretooth at 88. I bet you're excited. I'm super excited because, you know, the one thing that I have noticed playing with my balance guy for so long, the last cool attack spell with animation that I've had is Chimera. And I've had Chimera for like 20 levels now. And so I've picked up a couple of other attack spells, but they're not spells you use all that often. And there's nothing really cool with the animation. There's no cool story behind the spell. So although it's nice to have those spells, they're just not as cool as another big picture spell, kind of like Sabretooth will be. So I'm pretty stoked because we are so close to getting right there with Sabretooth. Because level 88 is just around the corner for me. Need to take a look and see how much I have to go. It's always a lot to go, but it's pretty cool. Well, did she finish him off? No, didn't finish him off. Let's see here. Okay, well, let's see here. Let's get rid of that. I'm just going to go ahead and throw a blade up. Why not? And we'll keep this going. I'm kind of surprised one of my death guys hasn't put the hammer on this guy yet. Megan can totally stomp it. Okay, very, very good. Nice. Yeah, so yeah, I think Sabretooth's going to be a rocking and rolling particular one. And I just want to invite everybody else who's watching and everything. You guys can hop into chat at any time. We can go back to an old topic. We can start a new topic. Or we can talk about any of the different things that have been popping up. Love to hear from you guys. Hopefully everybody's having a good day and having a good time. Well, I'm going to wait. Yes, let me just go ahead and do punishment. And we're just going to wait. Wait. Come on, Blaze. Pick yourself a spell there. Thank you, sir. Very, very good job. Enjoying it. Okay, so to be quite honest, this is what Unicorpus is telling us. I thought it was nice for King's Isle to introduce the school tree spells because of certain school wizards, you develop a closer relationship. I think you should. Yeah, that is cool. I don't think I've gone to them yet, but I'm looking forward to that. That sounds pretty neat. And it does make sense, for sure. I also kind of like the idea of some new schools being introduced, maybe with another world and another arc, and that could be a way that that King's Isle could go ahead and build up and do things. So you found the seed. I just don't know where the spawn is. Oh, okay. I changed the spawn on chunk paste diamonds. Or should I say, I changed the spawn in the world. So you have to go south to the right. If you look for the coordinates that are about, let's see here. Where did I put it? Let's see here. 1871, 11, 658. 1871, 11, 658. So those are your coordinates. 1871, 11, 11, 658. There you go. Those are coordinates. That's our spawn. Very good. Very good. We got through it. Yay.
Of the three eldest Aztecasaurs who rested here.
Very good.
Must help unify the Aztecasaurs.
Well, that's what we're trying to do.
The reach is long.
Okay.
It has
We got some poison.
One of the king's closest advisors. Go and help him.
Very good. Okay, so I'm going to look around here because sometimes they hide things in these temples that you don't want to leave behind. Otherwise, very good. Okay, got that all worked out. Very nice. Let's go over here. This place is cool. I love the way these temples work out and the way they designed them and everything. Each one has its own little look to it. I think they're very, very nice. Can't go up there. Okay, good. Well, I think we are done here. I don't think there's anything left to grab. I'm going to take a look up here first real quick. Yeah, it's kind of nice. I think they knew that you're going to have a hard time in this dungeon, so they gave you some wisps here at the end to go ahead and power up. Okay, we're out of here. Let's go do this thing and move on to the next part. Wow, the stream is just flying by. I love these Saturday morning streams. They just move quickly. We only got like another 40 minutes left, so let's make the most of it. Let's see if we can get out of actually, we just finished this area, so this is like the third major area, and you can tell by those temples that you have to go through. So we've gone through, so that's the third major area, and that's fantastic. Okay, Jade, talk to me.
Shadow Queen's forces are moving faster
Okay,
than I expected,
so much faster.
And those dark words of the storm cave
They worry you greatly.
For
sure. Oh, excuse me. Okay, Zocalo.
And speak to Pakal Redmask. Pakal will have an idea
Okay.
how to unearth the shadows infesting the Jura Palace and poisoning young King Aksaya Knife Moon.
Okay, so back to the Zocalo, and we need to go talk to Pakal, and he's going to have some idea on where we need to go next. So very, very cool. So things are progressing. Yep. And still fun. Still a lot of good times going on. Yep. Now, last night I didn't get a lot of sleep last night. I'll be honest with you. Yes, I did.
A
Traitor.
Tear my tail. King Aksaya has 3 close
So
advisors
right now I'm
who all
actually
serve
starting to
the
feel the
former
fact that I've
king
been
and
up
can't believe
since really early
anything
this
could be
morning.
traitor. There's Toki Two-Face.
Okay. Firewalker, It's Co, Twisted Obsidian, all of them. Oh dear. So we gotta unsway them.
You speak to Toki Two-Face first.
Okay.
She's never liked me, and I believe she has acted directly against my people.
Okay, let's go talk to Two-Face. I mean, what a great name, Talkie Two-Face. How terrible is that? Oh my goodness. Okay. You're just over here. I remember because we had to do a quest with you earlier. Two-Face. Let's turn around the corner here. I love the walking ones like that. That's so cool. You know, it's kind of like a doomsday guy walking around the streets like in New York with a placard, repent, the time is end.
To survive Mangrove Marsh,
Yes. This guy actually sent me into a fight. That was terrible.
And
of course I did.
To hand over to a village in time?
Uh-huh.
I'm not sure I like that. Avians are tricksy. We'll discuss it with the king.
Yeah, whatever,
Time for
Two-Face.
that later. The Thunderhorns in the city are on the verge of
Oh,
rebellion.
are they now?
Can you help me?
Sure, I'll try.
Feed some of the crazed Thunderhorns to calm them down and find out who or what is steering them up.
Pretty sure this is the 4th time I've had a quest to defeat crazed Thunderhorns. Pretty sure this is like the 3rd or 4th time. I think it's the 4th time. Okay, well, we'll go ahead and we'll defeat some more crazed Thunderhorns since that seems to be the theme of this particular run-in. Let's go do it. Crazed Thunderhorns. Boy, they're all like caught up. Let's see. Oh, got sucked into one. Okay, that's fine. It'll just go by quicker. Oh, they're styling some outfits. Check that out. Very, very nice. Okay, guys, so let's just recap so we know where we're going and the way the stream's been. So once again, my name's Kimise, and I playing my wizard, Kieran Sandhammer. We're taking him from 0 to 130, so if you're new to the stream, that's what this particular stream is all about. And we stream him twice a week. We stream him on Saturday mornings as well as Tuesdays. Sometimes if I have enough time, I'll look into other streams as well. But that's primarily my main focus, and I also stream 2 other times, so I stream a total of 4 times every week. I stream my Let's Play Minecraft World on Fridays and Sunday afternoons, and I have a whole lot of fun doing that. I run an SMP server. In fact, that's my Let's Play World that I've been doing Let's Play videos on my YouTube channel for the last 3 years now. Yeah, actually, we're going to year number 3, so I'm super excited to have that. It's my 2-year anniversary on YouTube, so it's been a lot of fun. Also, if you like the stream, I'd encourage you to go check out my YouTube channel, give me a subscribe there, and watch some videos and hit some likes because it really helps the videos out. Plus, it's other content I make, so if you like what you're seeing here, I think you'll like a lot of what you'll find on YouTube as well. My Let's Plays are a lot of fun, and I started a new series 2 weeks ago with my Death character. He's like at level 10 or 11 right now, and we're teaching him how to PvP because I've never really PvP'd a whole lot, so we decided to make a series out of it, and I put videos weekly out on YouTube for that. So there's always some new content on my YouTube channel. I'd highly recommend you guys go check it out if you're having a good time on the stream today, because I'm having a great time on the stream today. Let's go ahead and hook up the girls with another blade. So it's very, very good day. Hopefully you guys are enjoying your Saturday. Now, I usually like to throw out 3 different questions per hour. So by the time a stream's over for me, we usually have 3 questions. And right now we've been talking phones today, which has been a ton of fun. Yeah, I'll check. Yeah, for sure, Unicorps. We will do that. Let me get out of this fight, and I will do that for you. So, first question was, what's your favorite app, or the app you find most useful? Second one was, what was the most bizarre or weird app you ever came across? TikTok seemed to win the award in the chat earlier. And the third question is, where do you see phones, or what do you think phones are going to be like in 10 years? They've done so many changes for a long time, so we're kind of curious as to where they might be like in 10 years. Also, anything Wizard101 is always full game. We've been talking about new worlds. We've been talking about bosses we love to hate. We've been talking about our favorite spells per school, which has been a lot of fun. And we've also talked about schools, and we've weighed the pros and cons of the different schools and which schools we like the most versus some of the schools we're not so thrilled about. So that's pretty awesome. So any of those topics are on topic. Plus, we've even talked the odd Minecraft thing here and there because I've got a lot of people watching who are actually playing on my server, which is a lot of fun. And I'd like to encourage you guys to be part of our growing community here. So it's enjoying it. So that's a little bit about me. A little bit more about me. I'm a science teacher. I teach junior high science at the 8th grade level. We just finished our school year, so I'm pretty happy. Summer's coming, and I'm lucky enough where I actually get to teach some summer school too, so I'm really looking forward to that. Okay, realm. Let's see, what realm am I on? I am on Ambrose, and it's crowded. So let's go to Troll. I'm going to Troll, Unicorpa. I'm going to the Troll realm for the simple fact that it's perfect. It's not crowded, and I don't want to be in a crowded realm. Okay, science. Yeah, I teach junior high science. If I haven't brought that up, I love doing it. It's a lot of fun. I love blowing things up and burning things in class. Love doing chemical reactions. That's all sorts of fun. Love making models to demonstrate things. It's science. Science is tons of fun. Okay, so we gotta go. Is that my quest? Oh yeah, we gotta go to Hungry Lizard's hideout. Very good. That's the hideout, and we're looking for a hungry lizard. So yeah, that's been a lot of fun. I'm actually certified. I can teach all level science anywhere from like 4th or 5th grade all the way through high school. I can teach physics and chemistry. I could teach biology, but I have no intention of ever teaching biology. I'm not a big biology fan. I like things like stars and chemistry a whole lot more. Okay, here we go. Let's go ahead and take these guys out. We've got Took, hungry lizard. Oh, well, I can jump out real quick for you. That's not a problem. Let's see here. Might as well. That way we can hang out with Unicorp a little bit. Okay. Very, very good. Okay, so we're not going to go straight in. Let's go ahead and head over to it. And, let me run around and get some magic as opposed to using my potion. Very, very... Oh, you know what? Where is my... I'm walking super slow because I don't have a mount on. Yeah, because that outfit I was wearing. There we go. Now I'm cooking with gas. There we go. Okay, so yeah, I'm all ready for you, Unicorp. If you want to come on in, I'm going to go ahead and just grab a few more wisps so my magic doesn't look like it's about to run out on me. That'd make me feel better. There we go, and we are ready to rumble here. Ready to rumble. There you go. That's plenty of stuff. Okay, so now just waiting on Unicorp to come on in. Unicorn TV would love to have you in. Okay, so very good. Awesome, guys. Yeah, so that's a little bit about me. I teach science, and I also, well, here's some other things about me you might not know. I like to do woodworking, yeah. Like, for instance, my studio desk that I'm sitting on here. There we go. I made this 2 years ago when we set up my studio room, and it's a nice large desk, has enough room for my digital keyboard, actual piano keyboard, because I do some songwriting and stuff. And I do songwriting. I play a variety of different instruments, and I've been songwriting for many years now. So it's always been a lot of fun for me and stuff that I've always been super interested in. Oh, he's got the cool crossbow type of blunderbuss thing. I think those are cool. Those are pretty neat. Okay, so yeah, sure. Let's go ahead and do this really quick, and let's knock this in. Yep. Other things that I like to do, like I said, I like to build furniture. Like I just over Christmas, I built myself a brand new dresser. That was a lot of fun. Also built our dining room table. So we have a big, large farm table that I built about 2 years ago, which I absolutely love. I love sitting around the farm table. Then I built all the benches for that farm table. So we have like 3 benches that I built. Actually, gosh, it's going on 10 years ago, and those benches are still rock hard, really well built. Not even showing the signs of wear or falling apart. Although my wife thinks they kind of are, but they're not. They're in great shape, So yeah. So that's where we're at. So those are some things about me, and chat is wide open, guys. So whatever topic you want to go into, if you want to hop back into some of your favorite spells, or do you want to hop into talking about schools, advantages or disadvantages, chat is wide open. Now, what are some of the things that they could do? Oh, you like building things as well? Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, I'm also the robotics coach at our school. I run 2 robotics teams for our junior high that we take to competitions a lot, and that's a lot of fun trying to get them to build and stuff. It's a lot of fun. Oh, you're a chef. Fantastic. That's very cool. Yeah, I like cooking. I like cooking a lot. Like, we were talking earlier about one of the guys we were with was talking about tamales, and I was thinking, gosh, that makes me want to make tamales, even though that's a lot of work, I make a really great green chili chicken tamale that just is absolutely fantastic. The problem is when I make tamales, I like to make them in batches of like about 100, or so. That way I have tamales for a week, and I keep them. Oh yeah, tamales. Aren't they awesome? You know, what's your favorite way to eat tamales in the chat? If you like tamales, how do you like them? I know some people like eating them straight. Some people like eating them with queso on top. Some people like eating them with ranchero sauce, which is kind of like a spicy tomato sauce, which is really yummy. Some people like eating them with a green chili or a chili on top. My personal way that I love eating, I like having a fresh pico de gallo with onions and jalapenos and tomatoes on them. I absolutely love that stuff. So do I have a hard time finding corn husks to put the filling in? Not where I live. Nope. Corn husks are not a problem where I live. Where I live, we have plenty of corn husks around. But that's just the culture. I live in Texas, in the southern United States, and that's one of the cool things about that is corn husks are not hard to find. In fact, they're pretty inexpensive. I can go to the store right now and buy a couple bags of corn husks if I need them. So that's not a problem. Where do you live, Unicorse? I know because you were saying afternoon. Georgia. Oh, okay. Really? Georgia's not that far away. I wouldn't think that you'd have trouble in Georgia. But I'll tell you what, when I lived in Oregon, those people in Oregon did not know what Mexican food was. That's all I have to say. I enjoyed living in Oregon. It was a lot of fun. The time and the years I was there, but let me tell you, they had no idea what Mexican food was up there. It was a challenge. The food was, should I say, the produce was always super fresh in Oregon. I loved the produce in Oregon. I really missed the produce when I lived in Oregon. But nobody up there knew what Mexican food was. I mean, there were Mexican restaurants, but yeah, it's not the same thing. It's not the same thing. But then again, I'm kind of hard to please. I grew up in Santa Fe, New Mexico, when I was young, and when then we moved to Texas, and so that's a whole lot of Mexican, and especially when you really develop a taste for like the green chilies out of New Mexico, there's nothing like them. You still have yet to find a really good produce market. That's too bad. I'd figure there'd probably be some good produce markets in Georgia somewhere. Do you live like in a big city over there, or do you live in one of the smaller towns? Because I know there's a lot of small towns in Georgia too. That's pretty cool. Very nice. Yeah, I can understand that. Good produce is so important. Your friend Kurt. Hey, yeah. Thanks for hopping in on chat. So happy to see you. I haven't met you yet, so hopefully you're having a great day. Thank you for stopping in on the stream. Yeah, we're just talking all things, almost anything. We kind of got ourselves going off on tamales today, Ooh. Oh, the tree spell. That's cool. Obviously the death tree spell. Oh, you live out in the middle of nowhere? Yeah, those are always tough. Like we live in a small town here in Texas. It's not really big, but Dallas and Fort Worth are pretty close by. But we have a couple of really good supermarkets, so we can almost get everything in that. You met me a couple weeks back. Oh, new name. Well, Kurt, I'm happy here, whatever name you come in with. So thanks for hopping in. Hopefully you're having a good day. How's your Saturday been? Hopefully it's been a pretty good Saturday. Mine has been pretty nice. Wow. Okay, fueled that mess, didn't we there? Okay, well, you know what? Let's go ahead and let's just do some sand. Oh. No? Yeah, we'll just do sandstorm. I got a couple of sandstorms. Well, good, Kurt. I'm so glad you took the time to go ahead and check out the chat again today. Thank you so much. Once again, guys, chat's wide open, so if you have a question or if you want to talk something, we've been talking tamales here for a little bit just because, well, I was talking about them earlier. It's been good. Socially distanced drink in the bar. Oh, you met me? Okay. So it's been good. Socially distanced drink in the bar. Yeah, that's funny, Kurt. Good laugh there. Nice. Well, you know what? That's all you can ask for sometimes. It's all you can ask for. The socially distancing stuff, boy, I'll tell you what, totally different, I can just zap him real quick and he'll be out of there. Yeah. Well, I think I'm going to get my wife, get her to get all dressed up, and we're going to go out to dinner tonight. Our restaurants in our area are open, but only at half capacity. So I'm looking forward to actually getting out of the house and going to eat something. I think we're going to do some Mexican tonight since I've been talking Mexican all this time. We have some really great Mexican places here in town. We even have one place that even serves aqua frescas, which are just Ooh, I love aqua frescas. That stuff's so good. Up there is Cthulhu making his mark. Very good. Looks like Unicorpse is using all his favorite spells today. Very nice. Tell you what, that spell's a little OP, especially when I've seen it on like full blast. Ah, hard in Norway. Wow, yeah. Most of our areas have been shut down too down here in the United States until recently, and it was really hard when all you could go out is like go grocery shopping, you know. And it's warming up there in Oslo now, so it's getting to be the really nice part of the year. I bet you it's really tough if you can't go outside and take advantage of the parks and stuff. Oh, that'd be terrible. Yeah. Because I bet you this is the really nice part of the year up there in Norway, where it's starting to warm up in the summer and everything. Like in Texas, it just gets hot. It's just time for everything to be hot. And a lot of us stay inside during this part of the year anyways because it's going to be so hot outside. Whoa. We need to go talk to our friend over here, Toki Two-Face. Toki!
The Uch hungry lizard was behind us.
Yes, he was.
Well, we're going to make him repair all the damage he's
Very
done.
good, as you should. I got my new spell quest.
Trilobites like the Uch hungry lizard will always try to take advantage of the kid.
Okay. Yes, they do.
We must do something to unify the people and
build morale. We've got to build morale.
The Zocalo is damaged.
Yes.
Let us repair it.
Very
there
good.
is a half-submerged statue in Mangrove Marsh. Haul it back to use as raw material.
Yeah, Saber-tooth.
Greetings from the Crocosphinx, my favorite student. It is time for you to expand your repertoire of spells. Come at once. Welcome, young wizard. I have a new spell to teach you. As you might have guessed, this ancient and powerful creature is a stalwart servant of balance. Every self-respecting balance wizard should know how to summon the saber-tooth. I need the fang from a saber-tooth, and you'll need to fetch it for me. Oh, don't worry, you won't have to. Saber-tooth are native to Azteca. There is a mystic there they call Red Mask. Find him and see if he can help you.
Thank you. There is a key somewhere on my board that mutes it, and I must have accidentally hit it. Thank you so much, Unicorn. Thank you so much for that. We are back in talk mode again. Sorry about that. Thank you. I gotta make sure that's not key binding down there, because I've actually hit that before when I'm recording, and that's really frustrating when you mute your mic while you're recording stuff. Okay, so we have to go. Well, let's go ahead and head all the way back to Pakal. We have to go back to Pakal and talk to Mr. Red Mask, because he's going to help us get the saber-tooth thing, which I'm super stoked about. There we go. Hopefully he doesn't try to send us to some part of the Azteca map that we can't access yet. That would suck. It's happened. Okay, so we get to do the Sabertooth quest line. A lot of times I don't do these online, but it's working out perfectly. So let's go talk to Pakal. Pakal. And then we'll take care of the other stuff. There he is, Pakal Red Mask, the Mystic. The Mystic who's trying to save Azteca.
Hello, magician. I received a message
Yes. Yes, I do. I need a Sabertooth Fang.
I can help you. There is
There's a tomb. Of course there is. Aktun Kaban. There we go. Okay, so let's see here. Let's make sure we are going to Glade of the Poison Dart Frog. Does that sound right? No, we want the Aktun Kaban. I got so many side quests now. Jeez. Okay, here we go. Aktun Kaban in the Mangrove Marsh, which is fantastic because we can go to the Mangrove Marsh. And there we go down the tunnel. Let's go ahead and do this thing right. Okay. I knew I liked the marsh for some reason. Okay, let's move along. Sorry, I had to sit up. My back's starting to bother me a little bit, but that's okay. We are moving quite along here. Oh, check it out. All these. It's going to be one of these. Very, very nice. And it's this last one on the right. Okay, let's go do this thing.
Outsider, this place is not for you.
Oh my goodness, are you kidding me?
Will rest here amongst our own.
Okay, this could be a tough fight, so let's make sure we have the right deck. There we go. And do I need to add anything else in here? I think this is the way I'm going to work it. Okay, ooh. Okay, you remember having to go into that area for your level 88 death spell? Yeah, I don't think it's going to be pretty. Let's see here, but I don't... Okay, I got plenty of... Good. Okay, then I should be good. Wanted to make sure I had some shields, some tower shields in there for me. Okay. Unless a while back when you had your fire wizard. Well, I'm sure you'll remember which one it is. Okay, we need to get rid of these two thunder hooves up here. So let's go ahead and start with this one. Okay, yeah, and I need my minion. I should have put it's okay. We'll still take care of them. Not a problem at all. Okay, so here we go, guys. Let's go ahead and knock these guys out so we can get our Sabertooth spell. That's kind of what we're looking to do here. Okay, so I want to do, as we're getting closer to the end of the stream, I want to do a shout out again for all my subscribers. Thank you guys so much. Your support really helps, and everybody who's been following me and becoming part of the community, thank you so much. Don't forget to follow me on any of the social media things, because I regularly announce when I'm getting ready to go online before I go online, and that's an easy way to keep up with me and what I've been doing. Okay. Well, yes, let's get a shield on. That way we're ready to go. Fantastic. Yeah, this is doesn't look like it's going to be an easy fight, but we're going to take him down. Otherwise, maybe not. Yeah, I was saying earlier, I've been actually up for quite a while today. Like, I woke up this morning at 2:45 my time, 2:45 my time, and I've been up since then. So I'm actually starting to feel a little tired. I'm looking forward to getting some dinner here in a little bit and doing all that. Yeah, let's go ahead and get rid of that shield while we're waiting for some more pips to load up. Okay, so here we go. Second hit. Yes, the zombie Triceratops. Bam. Okay, that's okay. We're going to come back swinging. That's okay. We're going to come back swinging. Chat is wide open. Anybody who wants to hop in, hop in. Thank you, Unicorps. I appreciate the subscription. That's awesome. Thank you so much. You guys are making this so much fun to play the game with. I appreciate that. That's awesome. Okay. Very, very good. Now, let's see here. And if I don't win the fight the first time, I can always come back in and work it some more. Okay, 121 right there. There we go. Let's see what else do I got here. All the love and support. I appreciate that. Thank you so much for hanging out and enjoying the stream. It's awesome. Okay. Well, if I get fire, it might do good. I need my minion. I need to start dumping cards. If I'm going to survive this fight, I got to start dumping cards. Okay, so let's go ahead and keep working it. Fantastic. Oh, what a nice day it's been today. Very, very good. Very, very good. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay, so let's see here. I need to stop playing around. I think we're just going to go ahead and knock these guys out with some... Yeah, I could have already been down one. Okay, not a problem. Not a problem. Sorry. Rethinking some of my strategies, realizing I should have done this a little bit differently to get a better result. That's okay. Oh, stunning me. Wow, that's terrible. That's terrible. How am I supposed to attack you if you are going to stun me like that? That's not good. Yeah, it's really terrible when they start stunning you on and off. That's crazy stuff. Crazy, crazy stuff. There we go. And what's our turn? There we are. Nice. Okay, so let's go ahead and take him down. Might be enough. Let's go for it. Okay. If we can take down one of them, especially the one with all the pips, that'd be helpful. But yeah, the stuns. I hate, well, you know, stuns don't bother me so much because I know they happen from time to time. What really kills me is when you have a, what, 2 or 3 or maybe even 4 of them, and they just start stunning you one after the next. Or like, you know, like in Atlantia when you come up against 4 of those ice guys, and they ice tighten you 3 times in a row. You know, it's like, are you kidding me? You know? You just feel like you're always stunned. You know, it's just craziness. Okay, yeah, that's not... Ooh, yeah, that was pretty nice. The other one can get close... The other 2 can get close to it. We might have finished at least one of them off. Come on, Lucky. Let's go, let's go, let's go. And... No, he's still alive. Okay. Well, sometimes the best laid plans of mice and men. And only 72? Okay, let's go ahead and knock him out. Then we'll do a healing. Oh, dear. Okay. Well, this is turning out to be... I should have planned a little bit better for this. Ouch. Here we go. Like, I should be using more treasure cards right now to extend my fight time. Ouch. Okay. That's... Yeah. Jeez. And my minion didn't pop up either? Yeah, this fight was ill-fated from the beginning. Let's go ahead and pull this up. There we go. Now I critical something. Well, that's okay. We got rid of one of them. Oh, dear. Okay. Yeah, let's do this. And let's see here. As long as they don't fight me now, maybe I can get heal going up here pretty quick and start adding some health back in. Oh, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. Yeah, those guys are like throwing the stunts out left and right. Okay, so I should be able to try the healing again. So let's go ahead. Healing hands. Let's get ourselves back in the game real quick. That's okay. You can fizzle. Oh, no. This might be it. And just like that. Jeez. I'm still alive? Wow. I was not expecting that. Thank you, Resist. You brought me in just under. Now is a pretty perfect time to critical heal. I will not downplay that. Let's see if I can make it through another attack. Oh my, nope. I think Judgment will pretty much finish me off. Because he has 2, 4, 6, 800. Yeah, 900 points of damage there. Oh dear. Okay, not a problem. Not a problem. I was not as prepped for that as I would have liked. Okay. Now, let's see here. If it's one of those dungeons where one of the guys will be gone, then I feel much more confident about it. Nope, they're all back again. They're all back again. Okay, so let's see here. What would be good? Do I have... Yeah, I have my minion. Okay, I need to make sure my minion comes up. So let's go ahead and in our treasure cards, let's... there we go. There's our monstrology. Yes. Let's go ahead and throw 2 wildfire treants in there. That way I can summon somebody pretty quick. So how would I be able to join your Discord server? Oh, let me go ahead and give you that real quick. Let's see here. there's my Discord link right there. You can go ahead and hop on. We got lots of different chat going on. We do talk a lot of Minecraft, though. Just to give you a heads up, we talk a lot of Minecraft. So if you like Minecraft, it might be I think you'll enjoy it. And you're so welcome to hop on the Discord. In fact, anybody is welcome to join the Discord. Talk about things, Minecraft and Wizard101 alike. I just started a new chat stream for Death and PvP. That way we can talk PvP strategies and everything, and have some discussions about what we like and don't like about PvP too. But I also got general chat open for anybody and everybody, so that's awesome. Very, very happy. Okay, we've almost got enough for a Chimera, and then if we can get let's draw yes, there we go. This fight's going to go entirely different than the last one. I think we'll be able to pull this one off. Now that I've got a minion up here to fight for me, plus he's fire, so he's going to put some hurt on those ice guys. Very good. Awesome, Unicorps. Welcome back. Welcome to the Discord. Awesome to have you in and part of the Discord. Wow, so you're from Norway. All the pictures I always see from Norway, they are so pretty. The pictures of that area up there is so gorgeous. I bet you have tons of trees and forests and everything up there. Oh, yeah. He's pretty cool, isn't he? It's courtesy of Monstrology. He's a wildfire treant that you can pick up in Avalon. So I went ahead and did some questing for that to get him. And I need to go ahead and do some more because it's really nice. That's one of the nice things about Monstrology minions is when you call them up, they're only 2 pips each, which is like fantastic compared to all the other minions, which are like the nicer ones are 5 pips. So I can pull the Treant guy in, and he can actually do some pretty good damage. He'll fight pretty well. He likes to spam out the meteor strike quite a bit, and so depending on the fight I have him in, he can be a pretty strong ally, But that's what I like about Monstrology. It really gives you that extra. Well, it gives you that ability to pull in some minions that are going to really focus on fighting, just like they would a mob. So, wow, that was hit. Okay, we need to take out one of those guys. We need to take that guy out. That guy needs to go. Okay, so let's see here. That's ready to go. Well, let's go ahead and power this one up too. Ooh, I still need just a couple more pips. Let's go ahead and get the Spirit Blade up so that we can go ahead and Chimera one of those guys. Yeah, I especially love the design of that Wildfire Treant. I like him, and then I also usually carry around the winter trees from Winter Tusk, because those are about the same level as these Wildfire Treants, and they also turn out to be really solid minions as well. Okay, well, good. We're getting all the attacks in, which is nice. I'm going to go ahead and actually, let's go ahead and put a shield on because they're going to start hitting me again. You might have to dabble in Monstrology then. Yeah, I think Monstrology is one of those things that a lot of people just ignore because they don't really see the benefit of it, except for like maybe to add a monster to their house. And I don't do much with my housing, so I'd probably ignore it just for that reason. But wow, that was a heavy hit. But when you can, but in Monstrology you can like get minions so much earlier with so much higher levels than you can get otherwise, and that's one of the reasons why I really like Monstrology as a thing. And if you're a myth character, see, this is where Monstrology becomes super awesome. Is if you're a myth character, you can actually summon a total of 3 minions. So you can summon 1 of your regular minions and 2 Monstrology minions. Actually, I think you can almost do 3 Monstrology minions total. So you can so if you're soloing it with a myth guy, you can actually fill it up with minions all the way around. So it's pretty cool. I don't wanna. I think I will. Let's do it. Okay, let's see if we can take out 2 of those guys, and we are going to be in golden shape. Yeah, so Monstrology is one of those things that they added that a lot of people I don't think really jumped into and understood the power that it could really be to any wizard, especially if you're a myth wizard. Super awesome. Okay, Yeah, there we go. Let's knock those guys down so we can finish this place out. One more. Oh, and I guess that last one was not. Yes. No. He's still. Yes, he's done. Boy, that guy was really swaying. Really? Wow. Yeah, so if you haven't done some Monstrology, and actually if you're like a high-level wizard, you can like pick up the Monstrology levels really quick. You just got to go down and just do it step by step and raise your Monstrology levels up. It's pretty easy to do that. Like, for instance, to get to your first Monstrology level, you want to go to Unicorn Way and use the Undead card to take on the Undead ones. That's usually the best place to start. And then if you... we'll go ahead and do this. Yeah. And then after you do that, I suggest going into like the Haunted Cave, because then you can get the Storm Scarecrow ones. And so then you farm those guys a little bit, and then you're able to make cards out of those guys. And then the next one I like to go after that is I like to go to Crocotopia, and I farm Colossuses, you know. So that's usually my next step is I'll go farm the Colossuses. So for instance, I have a whole bunch of Colossus cards that I made from Colossus ones. I'm going to pass. Yeah. Okay. And then after I've done farming Colossus cards, I'll go to the next thing I have to go to would be up in Dragonspire, and I farm some other undead scarecrows. Really, you can farm a whole bunch. There's lots of variety that you can farm up there. And after I'm done farming those, that gets me to Winter Tusk, and that's where I really like to be, because I like to farm the ice trees in Winter Tusk, because those guys turn out to be some pretty good minions. And then after I'm done with the farming the ice trees and stuff, I usually go after the... No, I can't do that. I usually go after like the fire tree ants, because I like the tree ants. And whenever you see Monstrologist Burst, you can actually pick up the different cards for being able to farm different ones. And like, for instance, like right now I can farm Undead, I can farm Colossus, and I can farm trees. But there's lots of them, like for instance here in Azteca, you can get the card where you can farm parrots. I've never tried farming the parrots before, and the parrots might be good, you know, but you can get those. You can get the Helephant card, I think in Mushu, or one of those places where you can like farm Helephants, which is kind of cool. Let's see here. You can get the Mander card down in Crocotopia, but the Manders tend not to be all that really powerful, so I don't really farm the Manders. The Manders for minions very often. Okay. Yeah, it looks like we're going to go ahead and do this right here. Let's go ahead and put a shield up. Very good. And Neris here, this is my level 84 minion. She's pretty good. I'm pretty happy to have her. She's on rock and roll. Oh, I'm sorry, level 74. Level 74 minion. Yeah. Very good. But she's a good myth one. I'm sorry, good balance one. I like her a lot. She's pretty stable. She's always doing hits. She'll throw shields up when she gets them in check. So it's a good combination. Well, let's go ahead and do this, and let's blade her up. And Namu is in the house. Namu, I'm so happy to see you. The gaming is going great. I'm trying to get my new spell for my balance wizard. I'm super excited. I'm going to get Sabretooth. So right now I have to defeat these guys, so I can go ahead and get a Sabretooth, so I can get the spell. Yeah, so I'm stoked. It's been good. Stream's been fantastic. We had a really good stream on Tuesday and another really good stream today. And Friday's stream was good too. So that was a lot of fun. I need to get back on the server because I got to finish mining some more ancient debris. But I'm feeling pretty tired today, so I'm not sure how my afternoon's going to go yet. But it's been pretty good. I've been up since 2:30 this morning, so it's been kind of a long day for me right now. Okay, so we don't want that one. We already did that, so let's go ahead and let's do it one more time, then we'll get rid of the Thunder Hoof. Ooh, I guess I could have put up a shield. That might have been the smart thing to do. But very happy to see you in chat. Always good to see Namu. Yeah, very good. I fixed Kimberly's portal, too, on the server, so hopefully she'll be happy again, so she can get to the bottom nether without any trouble. Dan realized I broke hers when I did, so that was kind of like, oh. Another tower shield? Oh, I hate it when they just keep putting tower shields up left and right. Very cool. Are you the really stacked guy on the server? Namu's rocking it. He has himself all netherrighted up. Oh, I should have. Nah, whatever. Okay. I really need to start getting some stuff to find stacked. He's doing pretty good. Namu's doing pretty good. They've got their villager farm going. He's got himself all netherrighted up. Has himself some elytra. I got myself some elytra yesterday. I'm pretty excited about that. Yeah, you got to do some strip mining. His house? I need to go check out his place. Okay. Let's see here. Well, let's go ahead and see if we can't critical this and get rid of the Thunderhoof. Oh, well, no critical. Sometimes that's just the way it is. Yep, that's not going to be enough at all. Not at all. Dear, dear, dear. Lightning. Oh, yeah, see, that's why I don't use Hydra. I'm always disappointed. Hydra always disappoints me. Always, 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 always. Well, at least he didn't put up another tower shield. Okay, so here's the good news. I actually got a healing thing in there. Good. Okay, so I'm going to dump that for right now. Oh, I don't want that. Okay. I might need these though. Yep, I'm dumping it. Okay. There we go. Get a tower shield on me. Ah, you live up in the snow and don't think the live strip mine is in the and don't think I've strip mined in the overworld at all. Well, you know, there's a lot of places up there, Diamonds. Like, if you're down by your area, then my house is probably one of the biggest houses in that continent right there, because Namu's on a separate continent with all the ice and stuff. I haven't seen Namu's building yet. He's building a big black stone castle, which I think will look pretty cool. You know, I have been strip mining a lot. Got to strip mine. Strip mine. Ouch! What was that? It's almost like he threw a pea at me. Okay, very good. Oh my goodness, I need some pips. Nice. Go ahead, Neris. Let's see if you can't, like, knock one of them down for me. Give me a fighting chance here. Annoy them so they leave you alone. Okay. Nice. Very good. Oh, my. Okay. I just have to survive this and get my healing spell up next round. Dang it. I knew I should put another shield up. Ouch. Okay, here's hoping. Here's hoping we can get another healing hands going on. Let's go. Maybe we can critical this. Yeah, I think 3 of us right now have elytra on the server. Namu got it from the dragon fight. Seth went out to the End Islands and picked a setup. And I picked a setup yesterday as well from the End Islands. I haven't flown with it yet because I got to make myself some rockets. But other than that, yep, I think those are the ones with the elytra right now on the server. Yeesh. Okay, we can definitely take care of that one here really quick. Geez, I think I'll just pass. Nice. Very, very good. Okay, well, you know, these fights always end up taking longer than... You've been mining coal more than anything else? Ah. Mining coal for emeralds. So I guess he's doing the coal trade to get emeralds out of his villagers. That's certainly not a bad way to go. It's one of the reasons why I make an iron farm. That way I can go ahead and do iron for trades. And that usually works out pretty good. Okay, well, I'll take this one out, Neris, since you're going to attack the big boss guy. Okay? Yep. But that's certainly not a bad way to go. Not a bad way to go. I like my coal, though, and I hate having to go find coal. I don't like trading coal for some reason. It feels wrong trading my coal away. In fact, even though coal is a really good fuel, I tend to go and... what I'll do is, like, I'm getting ready to make a blaze farm for blaze rods, because then I can use the blaze rods for fuel in my super smelter. And so I think that's going to be my next big project for my next Let's Play video, which will be the blaze farm. which I think will be pretty cool. And there you go. Got one down finally. Okay, Neris, now we can focus on the boss. We can go ahead and get him out of here. Nice. That's the way it goes. Very good. Get that samurai, earning him some money. Oh, yeah, I forgot. That's... Okay. Time to save up. So you got a fortune, and you really... Oh, you've got a fortune 3 pickaxe. So it only takes me like 20 minutes to get a full inventory coal. Well, that's good. I don't know. I don't know. I don't like doing coal myself. I mean, it's good. I mean, coal's cool and everything, you know. I'd just rather... Yeah, I would just rather do iron, you know. Or, you know, like I have a pretty good... My sugarcane's coming in pretty good. I need to automate my sugarcane farm. That way I can get a ton more sugarcane, because paper is also another really good trade to use for emeralds and stuff too. But I'm pretty happy. My carrot farm's working good. I'm thinking about spending some time this afternoon and updating the server to the latest snapshot, because that's going to fix quite a few of the bugs that we're having. I just want to make sure that it doesn't destroy anything. Now, now I can always administrate things back in, so that's always a possibility. But I'm thinking about updating the server today to the latest snapshot. You know, and make sure I got the backups and stuff ready to go. Supernova, I mean, that was a 970 supernova. Wow, that was terrible. Okay. Very good. Well, let's go. Let's keep it going. We got to take this one down. I shouldn't have done that other one. That's okay. We'll go ahead and do this. We need to start popping shields up, though. Very good. Yeah, Fortune 3 is really great. I keep my Fortune 3 pickaxe nice and sharp for when I run across diamonds. Too bad Fortune 3 won't get you more ancient debris when you mine it with a Fortune 3. It'd be so cool if you did. Okay, that was not right. Okay, so let's go ahead and do this, because we really need Chimera to be a really big hit. Okay, time to start putting the shields up so that we don't have to go through that again. Okay, so that's not good. He's trying to go for a critical. Don't like that at all. Okay, so what should we do? What should we do? What should we do? Let's just go ahead and start attacking him. Yep. Yeah, we're almost there. It's just, you know, I'm not going to get a really big hit out of it yet. So I'm just kind of like seeing what's going to happen. Oh, that's nice. Now if it's, oh, it's ice? I mean, it was okay. That should be okay, too. Very good, Neris. Neris is a good minion. Yeah, we're almost there. It's just, you know, these fights take forever sometimes. Nice. Okay, well, let's see here. Let's get rid of Hydra. Let's do another spectral attack and see if we can't get another good hit. Yeah, I know. These fights, there is no getting in them. It's not a problem. I mean, I can handle them. I'm not worried about that. The only fights that I ever really have trouble with is when you start off and it's like 4 against 1. Those are the ones I have the most trouble with, because usually the 2-to-1s I can wait my way through it and win and find the win. But the other ones where it's like 3-to-1 or 4-to-1, those are the ones that are most difficult. There we go. Now we got our Spirit Blade, so we can go ahead and get Chimera ready to go. It might take all my Chimeras. Hopefully I don't have to reshuffle anything. Nah, I shouldn't have to reshuffle anything. Very cool. Nice. Okay. I'm going to stretch a little bit while he's casting. Very good. Okay. Sorry about that. Just need to get up. When you're sitting down for such a long time. Oh, when you're sitting down for such a long time, it starts to wear you down. Okay, so let's see what we can do here. Let's get this up because we want to Chimera this guy. I need to start putting my shields up too. Okay. What's it gonna do? Oops. Yep, that's a good sign. Let's go ahead and get some shields up. Man, I wish I had. Okay, let's do that. Okay, it would be cool if everyone had soul roads around their bases, but I don't think anyone else is going for soul speed. It's a good idea, Nonamu, but from what I've heard about all the testing with soul speed, is it really puts a lot of wear on your boots. It really puts a lot of wear in your boots. And from what I understand, the only way to get soul speed is to trade with piglins, from what I think, because you can't get it from enchanting. You can't get it from an enchanting table, so I think that's the only way you can get it. I'd be okay with that. If we really wanted the fastest thing, that's the easiest thing to go for. Ice boats, roads are probably the quickest way to go in the Nether. We just gotta go ahead and dig up the ice, and the ice is usually pretty easy to get to. We can go ahead and hit a set of icebergs and get a ton of icebergs. Pretty simple, you know. Okay, good. So we're getting there, you know, little by little. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and put the feint on him, and let's get this guy ready. Wow, he hit me hard again when I wasn't looking and when I was talking. Wow. Yeah, but yeah, I agree with that now. I mean, I think ice roads might be the easiest way to go, and they're actually really easy to set up on the nether roof. We just got to make sure we button them so they don't spawn anything. And that might be the way to go. That might be the thing for us to do. Okay, I really don't want to discard anything at the moment, because I don't want to lose a card I'm going to need here. Oh, that was not good. Come on, Neris. Up there it goes the paint. Oh my goodness. I wish Neris was smart enough to start using spectral hits instead of using all the other ones. You know. Okay, so I think I need to heal myself again. So let's go ahead and heal again, and then we'll start saving up for another big hit. Maybe. Nah. Criticaling 3 times on a heal, that'd be too much to ask for, wouldn't it? Yeah, I think so. That's okay. Everything's going well. We'll eventually get Sabretooth someday. We just gotta finish the fight. La-da-da-da-da-da. Okay. Humac. Okay, let's kip that. Let's get that shield up. That way I can stop the bleeding over here. Very good, very good. Okay. Now I'll tell you what, Neris is an odd-looking minion, though. But they're all kind of odd. Like the minion for the ice guy is a little fish. So the ice minion's a little fish who's actually a wizard hunter, which is kind of interesting. I really like the storm minion. He has that cool lion. Oh, boy. Speak of the devil, there we have it. There we go, Sabretooth in the house. Although it attacking me was not what I was hoping for. Okay. Jeez. And it gets shields out of that? That's terrible. Terrible, 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 terrible. Okay. Well, strategy. Let's go ahead and get a shield up, and I guess we'll just have to we'll just try to do a chimera straight up. That way we get rid of those shields. But boy, those shields, man, kind of in the way now. Okay, come on, Neris. Oh no, not the way we wanted. Okay, so let's get a couple of these shields layered up. And that way at least we have we stand a good chance. And we might have to go ahead and replace Neris, because Neris hits aren't doing it. Yeah, I think we're going to have to do that. Luckily enough, I already have a good replacement for her in my Treant. Yeah, my Flamin' Treant. Oh, here we go. Ouch. Okay, let's go ahead and do that. One Flaming Tree Ant. Unfortunately, he will replace her. You can't have 2 up at the same time, which is unfortunate, but that's okay. It's understandable. What? What? I don't think that's supposed to work that way for balance. I know it works that way for myth, but I don't think that worked that way for the other schools. Oh, now, hey, check it out. Now she's bringing some Hydra up. Well, you know what? Okay. There we go. What a nice surprise that is. Very good. Yeah, not expecting that at all. So let's go ahead and let's put another shield up, and we'll let these guys batter him around a little bit. Very good. Well, there we go. Now I can run with 2. Well, ta-da. Yeah. You know what? I didn't know that they changed that. So that's kind of nice. I need to go farm some more Animus so I can make some more of those cards. Because these fights are much more doable if you have like a couple of them up like that. That makes it a lot easier to deal with. Yeah, that is pretty awesome. I didn't, you know, from what I understood, only myth characters could do that. Could have multiple minions out at once. But apparently you can do it with balance for sure. Probably with the other schools too. I'd expect if balance got it. Okay, that's pretty awesome. So nice. That's pretty nice. No complaints there. Okay. And, you know, they're all, like, doing decent spells, too. You know. Gosh, minions actually attacking and actually doing damage? Yeah, well, you know, she's myth, so, I mean, it may not be that great. I think as long as they're different schools, you could possibly have 3 minions. Could be. I'm gonna have to go back and reread the rules for it, because... I remember them being limitations to the other schools except for myth, and if that's not the case, that's a nice parlor trick to have, because, you know, like I said, the toughest fights when you're doing fire. The toughest fights I think that you have to deal with most of the time is when it's like 3-on-1 or 4-on-1, and if you can get the minions in quick enough, that can definitely even the odds quite a bit for you, you know. Well, it looks like stream's just going a little bit long today. Well, that's okay. We're going to go ahead and finish this out, get our new spell, and then we're going to go on from there, okay? So let's see here. Ooh, let's put a shield, put one up there. Maybe that had that. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. If they changed in a recent update, and I just didn't notice it when I was going through the rules and stuff. I'll have to go back and check the rules out. But that's not a bad update. I think, honestly, if you're going to invest on the things like Animus, this is a great reason why you should invest on it, so that you can get those multiple minions up at the same time. Now, it could be that you might only be able to summon 1 minion and one monstrology minion. That might be the case. So one of these has to be your minion. One of them can be a monstrology one. Okay? That could be it. I actually kind of suspect that's probably it. And then myth, they can actually summon multiple monstrology minions. So I bet you it has something to do with that. And that's what makes the most sense to me. So, yeah, pretty cool. Well, hey, there you go. Now it's like 3-on-1. If I get them all like coordinating their attacks, we'll probably get over there a little bit quicker. Okay, what do we got here? Let's see. Well, let's go ahead and put a spirit plate up. Very good. Yeah, maybe. Nice, and here we go, and too bad it's all the resistance. I'll tell you what, these balance bosses, going against balance bosses are always a challenge. That's pretty nice. See, I told you those fire treants are pretty good. Those rank 11s, not bad at all. I would definitely take him out again. Okay, I'm going to have to reshuffle here, but let's go ahead and let's just hit him with the last 2 spectral blasts I have. Maybe we can crit again. Oh. Yeah, that was terrible. Neris, you got something better? Yeah, we're just whittling him away, piece by piece by piece by piece. There we go. Okay, let's go ahead and Try it again. Let's see if we can get a decent hit. Okay, and boom. One more time. We're getting him down there. We're getting him lower and lower and lower. Yeah. It's like it's fun turning the tables on. So off topic, go for it. We've been looking into getting a new headset for myself. Awesome. The current one that I have is a Koshin each branded, and it's very uncomfortable for my ears. Do you have any suggestions? Well, headphones I find are a very, very peculiar thing because everybody's head is a little bit different, and what they like is a little bit different. Like these Sennheiser 280s, these are like, I have 2 sets of studio headphones. I have these Sony 9506s, and I have these HD 290s from Sennheiser, and they're both about $100 sets of headphones. They're made for like studio environments, so they're super flat. Now the problem with me though is that even these right here, which totally sit around my ears, they're still not always super comfortable. So usually the longest I can wear them is about 3 hours in the stream. They sound super great. They're really awesome, but they are designed for they are designed for the studio environment. So that's what my headphones are for. I haven't really messed a lot with the gaming headsets that are out there, so I don't have a whole lot of opinions about that. I just don't have much I can share with you on that. That a good YouTube review might be a better place to go for on that. So it just kind of depends on what you're looking for. If you don't like the ones that sit on your head, which I can totally agree with that. I know a lot of people get a good set of earbuds, because I think a good set of earbuds is also a really valid way to go. And the earbuds, like a wired set of earbuds, I really like the JBLs. JBLs make some really great wired earbuds that just sound absolutely great. They're comfortable. They don't take up a lot of space, and that way you don't have anything over your ears. But if you're looking for a gaming headset, yeah, I don't use them, so I don't know if I have good information for you on that one. Okay, look at this. Now we are back in the game, but my minions are just about done with it. Wow, great minions. These guys are awesome. Very, very good. We're going to knock this guy down and get him taken out. Yeah, see, for like 12 years, my first career before I was a science teacher, I was a live sound recording specialist at Guitar Center, and I did that for about 12 years. So I was really involved in live sound and recording, keyboards. I was a store manager for 3 years during that time as well. And so I just got used to using studio equipment. And that's always been my preference since then, because it doesn't really color the sound all that much. It's pretty much, it is what you get, and I've always liked that about that. It's good gear, and plus it lasts long. It's usually pretty well built. Yeah, so that's another part of my background. That's why I have a lot of the equipment that I have is, I bought it over the time while I was working there. Got myself about 3 or 4 guitars, a bass, got myself a nice digital keyboard. I even got a few hand drums, even though I'm not much of a drummer and stuff. Plus I use I use like a few different pieces of software for all my recording and everything. And so that's kind of why I have the stuff that I have, and kind of what I'm stuck with. And that's why I was so sad to see my tube mic giving me trouble. And I don't know if there's a place where I can service it, but this mic's been around for a long time. It sounds really, really good, and so I'm probably going to have to replace. So I'm looking to replace it with another nice large diaphragm recording mic, which will actually sound really, really good once I get it replaced and everything. So I'm looking forward to that. Okay, so should I go for it or should I not go for it? I think I'll just wait, because we got this guy on the ropes. That's how it feels like to be pummeled by 3 opponents at one time. Right, Humac? Right, Humac? We gotcha. It's kind of funny he's just holding on to all those pips. I think he's waiting to do like a boss hit on somebody. Probably me. Yeah. So anyways, yeah, that's a little bit more. Oh my goodness. I hope I have enough health for that. I had like 25 pips. Ooh. It looked more like, it looked like he had more than that. Okay. Well, that's fine. We'll just hit you back with Chimera. And I think he'll still kill you even with your shields up. So, okay, girl, do your best. Knock him flat. Knock him flat. There we go. I need to get a higher pierce. That way we can pierce through those shields. Oh, yeah. Billy, Joe, and Bob got him. That's why I call the heads on my Chimera. Finally, we have a winner here. You guys are awesome. Thank you, Mr. Treant. You are free. And Neris, good job, guys. Good job. I won't have to summon you for a while, but I'm going to have to go ahead and get some more animus from you guys.
Aside from that, it is no trouble.
That's
gathering
very
the funds
nice.
Pakal Red Mask sent you for.
Very cool. Yeah, we got through it. Fantastic. It's time to go get a new spell. Okay, so let's go back to the Zocalo. Zocalo? Yeah, we'll go with that. Whoa, Red Mask. Where are you at? Where are you at? Right up here. Very good. And my goodness, we're going to get this spell. Thank goodness. It's been a day. Okay, let me inscribe that.
with the glyphs you will...
Red Mask quickly scratches
Very
some
good.
inscriptions into the tooth. Ready?
Now Al-Hazred should have no difficulty summoning the Sabertooth.
Very good.
What's that? You are going to... If you cast that spell... It would be good if you
Don't
would
do
not
it near
it
this
anywhere
place.
near this
Okay,
place.
you got it. Okay, now let's go. Oh, I didn't want to do that. Dang it. Okay, let's go to Al-Hazred. Let's go to our friend Al-Hazred. And then he'll tell us where we get to go summon that thing, and we're going to take a look at the Great Sabertooth. Woo! You know, maybe that's what I should get. Maybe I should, except I haven't seen Sabertooth pets for, mounts. That'd be great. I need to get a Sabertooth mount. Let's see here. Wisteria Celestia. Yes. Forgot where I was going. Krakatopia would be the place I'm going. Let's go to Krakatopia. Up and through the doors. Nice. Now, I'm guessing since I don't have a 10-pip spell, this is probably going to be my 10-pip spell, which is fine. I can accept that. Almost there, guys. Almost there. Thank you, everybody who's hung out for the stream and coming with me for the balance for my new balance spell. I just had to get the new balance spell. I'm super excited about it. But let's go ahead and go down and talk to Al-Hazred, and I'm sure he's going to tell us where we got to go summon this thing. Okay, go. Talk to me.
You haven't come back empty-handed, have
Never
you?
have.
Excellent.
Okay.
Now that you have the fang of the
Yes,
Sabertooth,
it's time to cast it. Where do I do it, though?
I have a thought.
Okay, Zafaria. Okay.
Is full of untamed. Take the Sabertooth fang to the social rock in the Baobab Crossroads in Zafaria. Simply
That's what we're
read
going
those
to do.
inscriptions and stand back.
Okay. So, luckily it's right there on the crossroads. So, Zafaria, here we come. Wow, 3rd page of Worlds. Not too long from now, I'm going to have a 4th page of Worlds. Okay. There we go. I think the stone's right up over here. And let's go ahead and go up.
This looks like the spot.
There we
You
go.
managed to puzzle out the inscription on the fang.
Nice. Check it out.
You have summoned the
Sabertooth
Sabertooth
Tigers.
with fury. You can summon it again once you get the spell from Al-Hazred.
Awesome. So back to Al-Hazred. Very good. It's a cool spell. I like it. I like it a lot. I'm looking forward to it. Okay, so Al-Hazred. I'm sorry. Back to Krakatopia is where we got to go. The worst part about Krakatopia is you have to all the way to the Krakasphinx. That's okay. That's okay. Wish there was a quicker way to get there. But we have to go over to the boat. Then we got to take the boat across to the ferry. Just one thing after another. I mean, what if the ferry guy wasn't there? It'd just be terrible. It'd be terrible. Absolutely terrible. Are we there yet? I double tapped it, didn't I? Oh my gosh. Okay, here we go. Trying it again. We're not tapping it extra times anymore. There we go. We are back. Okay, Al-Hazred, give him a spell. I can't wait to see my spell. I'm looking forward to it. I haven't looked at it at all, so I'm not even sure how much damage it does.
You look none
Okay.
the worse for wear. I take it. Here then.
Here we go.
Spell. Use it always.
Nice, 10.
in
Ooh,
service
that
of
is a
defense.
big spell. That is a damage dealer, isn't that? Let's get another look at that. I'm liking that. 1100, 1,000 to 1,100. Oh yeah, that's going to be nice to have in my deck. Okay, guys. Well, with that, I think I've got to call it for the day. So, if you guys haven't subscribed to me, if you guys haven't followed, please make a chance to follow. It's awesome. I'd love to make sure you guys get the notices when I go live. I do streams 4 times a week. Wizard101 on Saturdays and Tuesdays, and on Fridays and Sundays we do Minecraft. So don't forget, we got a stream tomorrow at about 3 o'clock, and we're going to be doing some building and some fun on the new server, and we'd love to see you guys there. Also, if you want to watch some of my stuff in the meantime, go ahead and check out my YouTube channel. Hit that subscribe button when you get a chance. It really helps out the channel, and don't forget to hit those likes when you watch the videos. It makes life so much better. Diamond, see ya. I'll probably catch up to you on the server. Thank you so much, Unicorps. I hope you have a great one as well. You guys are awesome. Everybody, thank you so much. I appreciate it, but I'm going to have to call it. Thank you. Bye-bye.